Cool guy, thanks for joining the Discord. Welcome back to Heroes Lounge S Division. I am your caster, Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we've got Order of the Sleeping Dragon, and on the right, it is going to be the members of Looking for Work. This is an S Division game for Heroes Lounge, which means it's going to be a best-of-5 series. And with best-of-5 series, it means we're going to be getting a lot of map choices. So let's go ahead and jump in to our map choices that we had right now. The home team is Order of the Sleeping Dragon. They banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen. Sky Temple was banned out by the members of Looking for Work, and Alterac Pass is going to be our Game 1, chosen by Order of the Sleeping Dragon. Jump back into our draft now and see we can see right away that it's going to be a Zeratul and Abathur banned out. We do not get those heroes at all, which is so sad. We got to see the Abathur in our last game, in our last Best of 5 series on Battlefield of Eternity, and Celeb Gaming kind of chuckled at the idea of that being picked up and just bodied into them in less than 9 minutes. Let's say that. They were approaching the enemy core at 7 minutes 30 seconds. Like, that's not a good time. Alterac Pass is quite the large map, so we are going to be seeing Looking for Work getting rid of those Vikings, as they do have a Vikings player, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, let's get rid of that. They're going to take out basically the experience pressure threats, in a sense, or I guess siege pressure threats with the Lost Vikings with that Abathur. Nubrak is taken out by the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon, and Maiev is the high priority going over to the side of Looking for Work. Not a bad idea at all. Casanova. Sorry, I chugged tea like right as we were doing map bans. Casanova has shown really, really great prowess on the Maiev in a lot of these games. And I wouldn't be too surprised to see if that was who they swap off to. At least it's currently showing on Fury, but we'll see. We'll deal with that afterwards. We'll actually figure out who's on this when we get into the game. Elhaim and Shot will go ahead and grab a Murden and Decker Kane. Surprised that there is no real any priority onto the Garrosh and or the Diablo. Both of those are extremely powerful in my opinion and will get so much value for the friendly team. But that will be a Jaina going ahead picked up with an Ana. I like this burst, but here's the thing. They don't have a solo lane. They don't have a main tank. Cho'Gall. Looking for Work is going to Cho'Gall. I'm telling you. Without picking up a main tank, without picking up a solo lane, I'm going to Cho'Gall right here. I really, really doubt that. They're going to take this seriously because they're currently the #1 seed in the Heroes Lounge S Division North America rankings. That is insane. We do have a Genji being banned out. It looks like they just want to take out the high mobility. I wonder if this is actually going to be main tank Maiev, and Looking for Work is just going to throw them on some crazy, or I guess take them on some kind of crazy journey. Genji was banned out. I mean, they could just pick up their solo lane and their main tank at the end. They're just you know, changing up the draft order. This ban, like, if we see, like, a Greymane ban or, like, a Tychus ban, it's possible. Hanzo gonna be taken out here. It's just, it's follow-up stun, it's follow-up poke, it's great vision, it's great control. Ooh. Y'all seeing this? A Chromie? This is Treebeard Chromie, too. Like, we saw Treebeard last week, I want to say. It was last Friday, actually, on a Li Ming on Alterac Pass and literally blinking out of a web wrap coming into them. So if they're on a Li Ming doing that, I'm excited to see what they're going to bring to the table with this Chromie. More poke value, especially with that Junkrat on top of it. But that will be a Sylvanas as well as an Imperius. So main tank Maiev? Yeah? Yes, please? Are we serious right now? I'm so happy. Yes! We're gonna open up our best of 5 series with a freaking Murky. All right. Get your popcorn. Get everything. Get ready. Just get ready. We got a Murky in game 1 in our best of 5 series between these two teams, and that is... These drafts are spicy. We got a Murky game finally. Yeah, what's up, Kaleo? Exactly. I'm ready. I'm so ready for this. Thank God for volume limiters in OBS, because I would be peaking and blowing your eardrums out because I just... We'll see what value this gets, but I'm like excited and nervous at the same time. Whew. Realistically though, this could get insane value. We'll see here. Let's go ahead and find out. On the left-hand side, we got the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. We're going to be having Shot on the Muradin. Oopsies. There we go. Treebeard going to be on the Chromie. Elhaim will be on the Deckard Cain. We're going to be having Enigmatic on the... I'm trying to see you. I think it's the Junkrat, and then, yeah, Corgi Budu will round out the team on the Murky. On the right-hand side, we've got the members of Looking for Work, looking to keep their #1 seed in the Heroes Lounge North American S Division. Tried and true. We're going to have Swabzagu going to be on the Imperious. Fury will be on the Maiev. Casanova going to be on the Jaina. Droplet's going to be on that Sylvanas. And Dark Khmer rounds out the team on the Ana. You can't out-meme the meme team. I mean, this is Fury main tank Maiev. That's like... Look at Swabzagu over here. They're setting up for something. They're not going to find it. They go back down into the bottom lane into the very, very, very difficult rotations that will be into Murky. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. And go ahead and do that. And then we should be able to see the stacks in our bottom left-hand corner. So at least you all can keep an idea on those as well. It's just, it'll be great for us all to know where Murky's sitting. And we can also cycle through some of the other... some of the other questing talents or some of these heroes. We'll also see what Murky's going to be going into. Do we go for, what is it, Living the Dream? Or do we go for Slime Time? Chromie is already going to be starting into the, I think it's Deep Breathing at level 1, so going to be trying to get that extra damage right there. We have the Adhoral Anomaly as well, which is just going to be, I think that's it's just the maximum charges, okay. Because I'm not sure, I think at level 4, it's all time traps, and there's one where like you can stop your friendly members, give them 20 armor, and then take away 20 armor from the other team. I might have that information wrong, but we do have a Murky going down here. Swabzagu actually taking quite a bit of damage from said Murky in this early game. Yo, Emma Thistle, thank you so much for the lurks. Thanks for coming by, I appreciate that support. Really do, I really do appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Shot gonna get the jump over the wall right there, and Fury and friends are gonna continue to push in through this mid lane. Sylvanas doesn't have their level 4 yet, and I'm assuming this will be the Merc Queen for her just to buff out this Null camp as well. Also, the other thing to note too is that they have Unfurling Shadow, so standing right next to them and taking a lot of that damage is not going to be a good time. That is also going to be the Spirit of Vengeance already used from Fury. They're kind of locked into the side while they're going to do their best to just get through there. That will be Imperious diving in as well. Treebeard taking way too much damage. Is going to be able to make it out for... Nope. I was going to say they're going to be able to make it out fine for now, but that's not going to be the case. Casanova getting thrown back into the enemy team, and that will be a 1-for-1 trade. We've already had some Murky deaths, but we'll kind of just throw those off to the side as they're currently sitting on 9 stacks for their Pufferfish right there. And let's see, what did we get at level 4? We actually have the Tougherfish. Now, this is something that I've taken, but I'm not a good Murky player. So it's mostly I take it just because I'm like, all right, well, my fish is just going to be able to stay out that lane a little bit longer. Also, Amethyst, I hope I hit your name right there because I know I messed it up in the past. Either way, 5-5 in levels. We're going to be having our first objective popping up here. And the big thing to note is that the camps were timed out really, really well. They were still timed out really, really well. It's just how quickly you do it is a big factor here, because if you actually get it right at that 1 minute mark and you blow it up almost instantaneously, you'll have it ready just like this, and then as the objective pops, you'll be able to jump onto it. Here you can see they're staggering around this waiting. 19 stacks sitting on that Murky, and I do believe they need, it's 8 per, so they only had 2 right there, so they won't get, because Murky has the cooldown reduction on camps, does it not? No, I think it's Nova and Lost Vikings? There's like, it's so weird because I thought it was actually universal, and I found out like last week because someone in chat pointed it out. It's not, or not universal. I thought it was on every mercenary bribe, or I thought it was on every bribe talent that you actually get the cooldown reduction, but it's only Nova and I think the Vikings. Everyone else has normal timing, but Dark Khmer going to get thrown into the fray of things. That's going to be Shot, diving forward, but that was actually their demise, getting baited by Enigmatic right there, who actually, they end up getting the Sylvanas. The Nexus Force is doing some work saying, you know what, we'll give you this one. Meanwhile, though, Swabzagu doing their best just to anchor around this, and they want to at least try and grab this camp, but they need to get rid of those prison guards first. Casanova going for initial charge, going to get a couple more stacks onto that Chromie, which my UI is not showing how many stacks she's on. Wait, why isn't it section? Is it not baseline anymore? Did I miss? Isn't it baseline? Shouldn't there be a little something right there? Unless like I literally don't know Chrome anymore, which I feel like is going to be the case when someone's like, no, Bahamut, you're wrong. Like, it's not baseline anymore for some reason. Either way, so I was gonna go ahead and dive out right there. If it is the case, then I'll send the message to Mr. Aliobs. Hopefully they can do God's work. It's not baseline quest anymore. Okay, all right. I felt like I had something wrong right there. I was just like, wait a minute. Either my UI's wrong or I'm wrong. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know how I missed that. Either way, we do have Siege Camping to be grabbed here. You literally don't know Crumb anymore. I apparently. She has Q quest at 1, but took W quest. Oh. You know what it is then? And this is gonna sound like a cop-out, and it probably is, but I will say this. I have never had a Chromie taking deep breathing that I've casted. They've always taken that level 1, so it's probably why I've always seen that quest and talent still there. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's still baseline quest and talent regardless. If you're gonna get the temporal loop put on them, but the nice use of the Warden's, or the Vault of the Warden right there is gonna be denying them any sort of follow-up. Not baseline anymore for some reason. That's probably why I'm not the one casting Tespa this weekend. That's gonna be Shot getting pulled in here by Fury. Fan and Knives going out. Shot taking a lot of damage, and they're gonna be able to make it out right there. Treebeard doing their best to put out the damage as well. Elheim will get some slow here. They do have that Sapphire at level 1 for the increased slow, and they're gonna try to make their way out. Nice sidestep with the Celestial Charge. Enigmatic is gonna be working their way out as well, and this is going to be Charge going over onto this camp very, very quickly in favor for the members of Looking for Work. And now Corgi Booty is going to be diving in here, throws out that tougher fish, and it's not going to get the value they're looking for. 9.5 to 9.5 in levels, as will be Treebeard getting chased out. They continue to hold over in this camp, and that will be first objective in favor for Looking for Work as they approach 10s, and we can already see Murky rotating into top, wants to grab some more of the stacks for that bribe as well. And then, well, actually they're sitting at 32, which I believe is max. Yeah. They can actually rush to a camp if they, well, can get to one is the big thing. I'm so confused right now. Is chat reading the future? Tweety Wolf, if you're using like a mobile device, sometimes the delay is a little bit different. I've watched Twitch on my TV through my Roku, and I've like used my phone to like type, and like my messages are like completely desynced from the rest of what's happening. So it might be one of those situations, but thanks for hanging out. This is going to be March of the Murlocs picked up here as they're just getting up flank with this onto Fury, and that also will be the objective pushing through onto a keep front right now. Fury taking a ton of damage, but that doesn't seem to be really worrying them whatsoever as Corgi Boot is going to be able to get right out of here. Casanova going down to that slime right there, and they're trying to get the clear onto this objective as it gets about half the health on this keep down. A little bit more, or a little bit less than that, as now Shot in a bit of a rough spot. Droplets is going to get chased a little bit here. Riptire coming out from that top lane. Droplets is like, oh, this is me gone, and Sylvanas goes flying across the map. She can take a little nap over here in our top lane area as, wow. Bottom lane still getting pushed in. Let's actually cycle through some of all of this. Looking for Work will win this game. Really, Wonderrat? Great. Fair. You're watching on your phone at lunch? Yeah, that's exactly it. What, late lunch? Are you in like Hawaii? No, that's not even like lunchtime there. Where are you? Thanks for hanging out, wherever you are. This is actually a really, really good game here. Let's actually cycle through some of the other numbers right now as Jaina will be finishing out that Fingers of Frost at level 1, so going to be having those 20 regen globes. Quest is meta, so I believe it's not a cop-out. Thank you so much, Lorelai D'Angelo. Also, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. That will be the Lornado coming out from Elheim. Oh no, the burst. That's going to be... Ooh, Decker Kane, you're in a bit of a rough spot. And that will be the last auto out from Fury as needed, and Shot now is going to be chased here. The slows coming out from Jane and the Water Elemental will be way too much. They pop the Avatar form. They have the Dwarf Toss forward, but that is still going to be a ton of slows. They fought right past their fort as well, and they're just going to be like, all right, cool, let's back up. We'll go ahead and grab this. And now Murky sitting at, I was about to say, they've got like one more stack. They should be able to bribe that whole camp out, maybe. They actually stole away this camp, it looks like, as well at some point. Yeah, Corgi Booty does have their flag on that. So at one point they had that pressure going in. Oh, Australia? Oh, dang. Well, thanks for watching from Australia. I hope nothing tries to kill you. Because apparently everything on that island tries to kill people. Or, island? Land? Continent? Continent. Maybe? Think so. Either way, we go ahead and we have boss pushing in through bottom lane. We can actually cycle, let's see, I think it's number 7 right there. We can show some kill stats as well and just kind of get some other numbers here. So it's fun to cycle through all this because, well, we have the opportunity to do so, and that's going to be the Banshees forward. Not going to be pushing any more with that, or at least not blinking forward. They actually still have the boss, which they're trying to push with. Casanova diving in, jumping in as well. Going to get rooted. They're just going to eat that trap and make sure that's not going to be the case. DJ Stripes, thanks for coming by as well. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, there's a GIF right there that I will check out a little bit later. And now boss pushing in. Hold on. Fury getting thrown over the wall. They have the Spirit of Vengeance over, and they're going to be able to make it out just fine. Boss now slamming into this front gate. We still have Imperius in top lane getting the clear out as well. Nice use of the lockdown from the Decker King, but the Water Elements is going to be popped onto shot here, and they still have that trap that's going to be chasing through so many members. The Lornado comes out. There's also a huge March of the Murlocs going in. Casanova taking so much damage here. They also finish their Ice Block as well. That will be the Water Elemental getting thrown forward, and so they're able to still control this in their death, and that will be Jaina going down to the combo out from Chromie, and now they back off, but it's 14 to 15 in levels. Objective is up and available, and we have Imperius with the channel for now. I gotta say, looking for work, they're playing an insane game. Things can be two things. That is actually really true. Thursday kind of sucked in the USA. Hope it's better in Australia. Fair. Fair. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and we got stall on the charge for now. I'm waiting as Swabs Magoo. So Swabs Magoo gets dove on. That's gonna be the Wrath of Angiris right onto the Chromie to basically counter her right there. That will be the healing coming out as well, but the also anti-heal onto shot. And now they're taking this re-engagement. Fury gonna get slimed a little bit, but they don't have that slime time, so they're not really stacking that up. Corgi Booty able to meander right out of here, grabbing one of those potions from the Deckard Cain. Bahamut is Mr. Worldwide. There's no way. But thank you so much for coming to my stream, Tweety Woof. I really do enjoy the support, and thanks for being here and just checking out the games. Murky will be going down to the Nexus forces, I believe, in mid lane while they were trying to clear that out, or maybe, yeah, I think I was like maybe they're trying to grab a camp or something, but they have like enough bribe stacks to almost get through the whole thing themselves. They really, one Knoll would not kill them, but we have the Spirit of Vengeance forward. Banshee's going to be diving out as well. Shot in a bit of a bad spot, and look as they stack up that Unfurling Shadows. They use Wailing Arrow as well just to try and confirm that kill, and they don't get it, but they end up getting the Junkrat below us. I do apologize missing that, and with that, they're actually, I think they're trying to chase in on this, maybe even get the kill onto Muradin. Casanova taking a lot of damage, just pop the Ice Block, and they get the heal from Ana in time, but with all this pressure, they're going to be trying to push in. March of the Murlocs is open and available, and Murky, I think, is looking for that flank. That will be the Pufferfish going out. Look at the angle right here. They're trying to set up for this. That will be the bubble used. They're now diving onto Fury. Celestial Charge goes out. They're not able to find it. Murky does go down in the end, and this keep is going to be sieged in, and this is going to be a devastating push coming in. They actually, Swabs Magoo is like, the posturing from Swabs Magoo is like, yeah, I want to end here. Like, we're done on Alterac Pass, let's go to next map, but I don't think they can. They don't have the minion wave. They still have, there's 2 keeps up that do provide some shielding for that Immortal, of the core. You can see these little ticks right there. One keep is gone, so the core has 2 extra shielding, not the full. Murky does go down in the end in this engagement below us. I can't, wait, hold on. Wait, did they cancel? Oh, I thought Wrath of Angiris was about to come up, but Swabs Magoo taking so much damage, that's gonna be a huge. They actually put the Wrath of Angiris on the cooldown because of the fact that they actually were using the Lornado from the Deckard Cain. Oh my god, and that will also be the Romy and Junkrat and the Deckard Cain going down. What is this engagement as Corgi Booty will be going down as well? Shot, one of the only ones left alive as they only lost their Imperius on the side of looking for work, and Shot's like, cool, if I jump over to my keep, they won't chase me. But here's the thing, Sylvanas, by the way, they get onto the opposing side of this wall, and they're just using the double Banshees. They're just burning through this keep. That will be Stormbolt finished out, so they have that Pierce. The other thing to note, too, is that there are 52 stacks currently sitting on the Unfurling Shadows at level 1. The easiest way is it's 0.5%. Go ahead and just half that number, and that's exactly how much bonus damage you're going to be getting. Once you hit that 100 mark, you really can start shredding into the enemy team. And the other thing to note, too, is there was an objective this entire time that no one was able to capitalize on. Like, it is insane. Trading an 80-second Wrath of Angiers for a 40-second temporal loop thinking face. Denying an otherwise confirmed kill, lost objective for 80-second cooldown. I don't know if he would have died, but I think there could have been a case for him going down. Absolutely. Not going for objective. Please buff objective Blizzard. Yes. Objective not worthwhile. Please just buff it. Buff it till it's like Triglaw Protector or first round Arcane Punishers back in the day. That will be the stalls going out into Fury here. Shot just gets right out of there. I think they're more or less just denying the time to get the friendly team in position. Roger Cube goes out for another stall. And I do apologize. I think they actually did get some charge at some point that was canceled out as they did have the engagement. So maybe there was a little bit of time, but either way, no camp pushing forward. Murky will have enough stacks to go ahead and steal away this entire camp. Jump onto that one, and now hold on. Elheim is going to get absolutely shredded right there. Fury going to get the temporal loop put onto them, but now we have a Wrath of Angiers right onto Shot. They're trying to pull them back in with the Ember Bind. That will be the Spirit of Vengeance just to get on the other side of them, and they're just chasing right into this. There's a fight that's breaking out above us as well. There's just everywhere fights happening, and they actually break off from that one, jump back over to the camp because they want the objective, and now Shot just running into the enemy side, just like, you know what? I'll take this loss for the team as long as they stay alive, or at least I stall them out. Maybe they can get onto this point or stall them out from getting objective, but it seems like Shot's going to be able to make it out. Oh, wait, hold on. That will be the Banshees forward. They don't get the blink. They're making it through this. They have another Dwarf Toss. They don't have a bottom lane anything. Corgi Booty coming in. That will be their passive getting proc. Sylvanas going forward. That is going to be the Stormbolt connecting as well. Shot just with the Benny Hill music coming out. No one able to get him. Does he have another Dwarf Toss? He's testing out his B key. It doesn't seem to be working enough, and he goes down in the bottom lane. Objective will be popped up in... Oh my god. Just so good. Shot was able to take them on a ride from all the way from top lane, this entire area where he engaged on them from the prison camp, into bottom lane on boss, and it was just Benny Hill music the whole way through. 20 talent tier is here in favor for them. Oopsie. Is here for the members of Looking for Work, and they're rushing through mid. That will be crashing with them in just a second, and they already have a keep down in bottom lane as well, so that's going to be added pressure. And as I noted before, only one keep shielding for that at core. With the objective crashing in right now, they're going to be grouping up onto this point, getting the extra damage and the speed buff, and looking to end the core right now. Look at it getting shredded. Absolutely shredded right now. Hold on, let me actually show the experience while this is all happening. As they actually get thrown off a little bit here, Corgi Booty is going to go ahead and have the March the Murlocs for a flank. Going to get a lot of damage. You can actually see a lot of the members are starting to fall low here. They stop attacking the core. Imperius will be going down. They're starting to turn this around a little bit. That will be the bubble out for the Murky. Shot has rejoined the team. They're putting all the damage onto Decker Kane as well as Ana, so healers are going to be traded out. Murky will go down. Nano boost onto Casanova at the last minute. They're going to get this big old burst onto Enigmatic as Corgi Booty steps up. They have the bubble to get right out of there, but here's the thing. They still have so much pressure coming in. Oh, Shot chasing this. Fury's so very low. Fury's just like, please let me get out, and you know what? They don't stagger out of death, and the core goes down. First game, over to Looking for Work. GG. Well played. Objectives don't give trickle XP or periodic catapults. True. First round John Cena's, you mean? Do. Yeah, that's actually really true. God, those first round John Cena's. DJ Stripes, thank you so much for the follow during that game. I very much appreciate your support, my friend. Helio posting thing? Oh. That's a really good gift, Kaleo. Thank you. Hold on, I need to save that. Open link. This, I just gotta save this to my desktop before I forget to. Because that is a really good gif. Let's go ahead and show talents really quick. When Casa calls your ride through the when Casa calls your to ride through the entire enemy team for 1 nano, you follow the call. Literally, like right at that end right there was Casanova getting the nano as Ana goes down, and it's just like, cool, I got the nano, let's end the game. Man, why is it always that B key seems to go bad? I don't know what it is, Kriv. It's like every series I cast, every different like league and everything, people just have constant issues with their B keys. Like, you gotta take your keyboard to the shop or something, like. Alright, cool. They've opted for first pick, so let's mark that down here. Need to get a new one of these pens very soon. All right, and we'll find out what map we're gonna get in just a moment. Actually, I'm gonna keep an eye on my friends list because, as I said before, they'll often just make their own lobbies here. Oh, silver. Whisper, where is Fear? Okay, they're preparing. Oh yeah, Hector sent some gifts. Hold on, scroll up. Or it's. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, it's the same one. Okay, thank you for reposting it, Hector. Yeah, it's like that's a corgi booty right there. All right, cool. I'm making sure. What's the bug? All right. So they're just asking what the specific reason why Garden of Terror is banned out, and it's basically like there's a game-ending mechanic that you could actually end with, but it could get stuck and not work. Anduin is available, which is surprising that no one's gone for it. As a heal main, people not recalling of doing the turn is so frustrating. I think I missed something. Your stream is too. It can't cast 1080 FPS. Oh no! Is it? What's wrong? Brand Flakes. I had to stop stealing Wi-Fi and use 4G also. Oh my god. Anduin's available? Yeah, Dark Chimera. It was the moderator said it. Also, a quick reminder that Anduin is now available for play. If you look in Match Lobby for Dark Chimera, Anduin is available. Yeah. Hey Twitch, don't eat my clips. I hate it when Twitch does that, Kaleo. Like I'll be like, oh man, I got this really good clip, and then all of a sudden it's just like, nope. Oh, okay, cool. We got a map already too. I probably missed out on that. Let's see if we have a lobby up and running already. Where's Fury? He's the one who posted that. I lose him all the time in my friends list. Now he's still in menus. Okay. Chromecast doesn't support 1080p, 1080 60. So wait, does it just lower it, or does it just look like crap? I hope it doesn't look like crap. You about to see some Andy? Yo. All right, we got our map. Enigmatics in the lobby, so I'm gonna join game. Let me make sure I get the casters in here as well. Let's get Gravesville's already in. Where is our other caster? There they are. I agree, Kaleo. I very much agree. All right, cool. All that's set up, all that's good. I just need to update my map information, and then I think we're good to go on my end for our next game here. So let's go ahead and mark that. Let's mark this, and then that. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, I got them in here. Cool. Phew. It just doesn't work. Error not supported, source unspecified. Seriously? So you just like, that's so weird. So you can't watch streams that are 1080p at 60 FPS. That's so annoying. Do I not have the cog? Oh, so yeah. That's the issue too. Sorry, I'm behind on my phone. By the turn, I mean when your team is retreating in the lane, it's safe for someone to always turn and try and skill shot 90% of the time, resulting in... Yes, exactly! Oh my god, I know exactly that. I'm not just crossing everything, just hoping for Cho'Gall. I'm hoping for Cho'Gall too. Welcome back to Heroes Lounge S Division. I'm your caster, Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we've got Order of the Sleeping Dragon, and on the right is going to be Looking for Work. They're up one game in our Best of 5 series, and with a Best of 5 means we're going to be having a lot of maps. Let's go ahead and actually take a peek at said maps. The home team this week is Order of the Sleeping Dragon. They banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen. Looking for Work banned out Sky Temple. Alterac Pass was the first map chosen by Order of the Sleeping Dragon, and they lost that. Order of the Sleeping Dragon opted for first pick for game number 2, and Volskaya Foundry was chosen by the members of Looking for Work. Let's go ahead and dive right back into our draft here as we have a Abathur and a Nubrak being banned out. Do we get any more memes? Do we get a Samuro here? I do believe, I think Corgi Buddy played a little bit of Samuro in the past, if I'm not mistaken, or I might be thinking of a previous teammate of theirs that played Samuro. Good thing I have a good PC as well. Yay! I'm glad. It only works when your stream allows multiple bit rates, unfortunately. Yeah, so since I'm affiliate, I don't have encoding or whatever. There's a term for it. Like when you get the little thing where you can actually change the encoding levels. Partners, obviously, they get that, and then it's divided out to the affiliates. I used to think that it was actually... Yes! Let's get it! Anduin's available! Let's cry on the battlefield and bring our friends back to life. Yeah. I would love to see a Cho'Gall, seriously, same. But yeah, no, the encoder, I used to think that it was based on stream time, so I was like, oh man, I got a ton of stream time, it's always gonna work like that. I had a friend who contacted me too. They were like, my computer can't watch your stream at 1080 60, so I'll have to just wait for the times that you actually have that, or just like, I think you can catch it on the VODs, like those ones you might be able to change the codes, but Andy is in. The teams actually didn't catch that. Like, it was really funny because I mentioned it. Dark Chimera was like in chat and he was just like, wait, I can play Anduin? Seriously? I don't have to play another game of Ana? Heck yeah. Zbiki does nothing. Thank you, Kaleo. Diablo will be banned out here as they don't want to deal with the dive initiation. That would also pair well with the dive from Sylvanas and the peppering in from Raynor here. We do have that Ana being picked up by Elheim on the side of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. We have one more ban before we get into the other half of our draft really quickly. Volskaya Foundry. Wow, that actually makes sense with Anduin. It's actually transcoding. Thank you. Thank you, it's transcoding. I sub to a guy who has like a 50-50 chance of encoding. I've got my PC, of course, but I like the game. No, exactly. Brand Flakes, it's a... What? Are we serious? What the heck? I don't even know anymore. All right, well, yeah, that's a Murky Nova. Muradin and Phoenix will be Why? I mean, you're gonna have... We'll see what happens here. The really quickly thing to note is I use a Roku. I have a Roku Ultra and I have a Roku Streaming Stick Plus, I think it is. And both of those I use Twitch on. The other thing I heard too is that Amazon, if you actually do want to watch a lot of Twitch on your TV, the Amazon Echo or the Amazon Fire Stick, that's what it is. Since Amazon owns Twitch and it's an Amazon product, they actually have a dedicated application. Like, I actually paid like $5.99 for some application that was written by some dude for the Roku one, and it works perfectly. But if I got an Amazon Fire Stick, like, supposedly those are like super amazing. So the other thing too is I think it's the transcoding, unfortunately. I'm sorry that I missed half that draft, but yeah, what on earth is happening? I agree. Probably want to beat OSD with their own game at their own game. Woo! And they pick up a Nova just like on top of it, just like icing on the BM in a sense. Like, hey, you want to play Murky and us? Let's show you, because this is going to be Octograb Precision Strike. Like, it has to be. with an extra strike on top of it, just to kind of. Let's go ahead and get into this on the left-hand side. We got the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon down one game in our down a game in our best of 5 series, trying to, you know, even it out on this Volskaya Foundry map. We're gonna have Enigmatic on the Rainer here. We're gonna be having Treebeard on said Sylvanas. Shot will be on the Muradin. Corgi Booty gonna be on the Phoenix, and Enigmatic rounds, or excuse me, Elheim will round out the team on the Ana. The right-hand side, we've got the members of Looking for Work. Droplets is gonna be on this Widowmaker? Nova? We'll have Casanova going to be on the Genji. Dark Chimera will be on the Anduin. Fury is going to be on the Joanna. We've got Droplets. Excuse me, Squabs Magoo is going to be on the Murky right now, and I absolutely love this. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to be getting here. I'm watching on my phone, but about to watch on my TV on Twitchy. Yeah, I think Twitchy's the one that I have for Roku, if I'm not mistaken. Twitchy on Apple TV is good. So maybe Twitchy is made for multiple different platforms. So I'm 90% sure like that's one of the ones that you have to like buy. Like you have to pay $5.99 for or something like that. And I was like, well, if it means that I'll get good streams and like good quality, then I'll do it. And I paid for it and it was worth it. Like it was worth the one-time purchase. Because I basically, like, I use Roku on every TV on this house. Let's actually focus in on our game here. The sprays come out from Swabs Magoo. This is actually something, if I'm not mistaken, we saw them play on Garden of Terror one time. They did the exact same thing. Just gonna go ahead and get all these slimes on the shot, and they're living through all this. They should have maybe, I thought they might have one more bubble for a second there. Not gonna be the case. We do have Droplets and Casanova grabbing the fortification camp on the right-hand side. This is going to be same thing done on the left. Murky is already back, coming in to just to murk. You murk, you die, you murk again. It's just a bandwidth thing on Chromecast. I didn't mean to. Oh, you're not complaining at all. No, it's always good. Like I'm just curious. That's what I'm trying to like. I've never used a Chromecast, and so I'm curious as to what it's all about. No, I'm glad you're all here checking out the games, and thanks for supporting. Thanks for chatting. It really I'm glad to have you all here, and thanks for following and hanging out. It's just awesome. It really, I'm having a great time with all of you, and I hope you are too. This is going to be the biotic emitter grabbed here. At least Joanna is just standing on the point. Fury and Shot just going to go back and forth here as Droplets gets pulled into the fray of these things with the Anduin. I don't even know what the talent name is off the top of my head. Leap of Faith. There we go. We're just going to keep him off to the side here and just pull those up when necessary. But Casanova is going to be going down as they also lose their Joanna on top of it. The Murky Nova is not seeming to work out, at least over this early game biotic emitter, as the first objective will be popping up here in about 30 seconds. My point. Ooh. Wait, what was their point? Okay, I missed that. Dang. I think they were trying to say that you should be going in for the slime time at level 4 on Swabs Magoo, but they went in for that Pufferfish. It's honestly, it's what I take too, because I feel like my Pufferfish always gets killed out so quickly. Living the Dream, if I'm not mistaken, is at level 4 as well, and that's just such a strong talent, but this pairs so well if you are going to be going into stacking out those the bribe stacks. You just saw right there, Ana couldn't clear it out easily. If it didn't have the extra spell armor on it, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get that clear, or a little bit easier to get the clear on it. Regardless, let's go ahead and check out our objective popping up here. 7 talent tier will be here in just a second in favor for the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. Dark Chimera throwing out a Chastise, trying to get one lockdown. They're not going to be able to connect. Fury stepping forward here. That's going to be a good wave of healing coming out for Dark Chimera, keeping the friendly members up and alive. And Shot a little bit low. Flash shields are going out as well. They don't get the Chastise lockdown, but they've got their 7 talent here over the enemy side. I'm surprised they're not pushing in with that advantage. More or less just going to be pressuring out these lanes. The Swabs Magoo will be going down in the bottom lane to the Phoenix. Top lane did have some pressure coming out from Treebeard, as they did have that Mercenary Queen at level 4 buffing out that wave a bit. We do have the contest going over, and this is going to be in favor for Looking for Work for now. Blinds coming out. Dark Chimera continuing to just get these waves of light. Let's find out here. Why isn't he popping up? There we go. I'm curious. Divine Star. There we go. We're all learning together here, because I might as well want to know what it's properly called right there. Droplets taking way too much damage. They get the Phoenix, but they trade out the Nova. So it's a 1-for-1 so far. Swabs and Goo is on the point. This Murky is going to do their best to make up for what Nova's not able to bring to the table, in a sense, I guess. Divine Star going to go ahead and get some continued healing out to the friendly team. Now, the thing is, with the pressure that they're able to bring to the table right now, I think they're going to have to be forced off of this right now, and this will be stopped. Well, I think Murky's just going to go ahead and say, you know what, I can die, it's not that big of a deal. Nova's back. They're going to pop off of this point at 86%. 10s are not too far off, though, either. We got about a level and a half for both these teams. Murky already back into that bottom lane, Merkin and doing their best. That will be the turret still doing some work down here. That pufferfish getting cleared out. Swab's taking a bit of damage, but meanwhile, there is going to be a fight breaking out. Or at least I think they were trying to invade that camp for a second. They grab a turret camp themselves, and I think they're going to try and re-engage onto this point. Fury stepping forward. They are going to be having that Iron Skid immediately. Blinds go out. They're going to be focusing onto Enigmatic here. Banshee's going out from Treebeard as well, trying to get this Mark. Biotic Emitter will be going out. Nova trying to put in that damage as well. Enigmatic not going down easily. Murky does get taken out. Divine Star will get the healing to the friendly team. That also will be that turret getting taken out and shot. Now stepping forward, they also drop that Thunderclap. We continue to get some AoE healing to the friendly team. Casanova backs off, and this will be first objective in favor for the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. The mid lane front gate is already taken out, and I think they're going to want to go for the fort. They want the passive experience gain as well as that periodic catapult pressure coming in through the lane. 9.5 to 9.5 for both these teams, but with the Strigla Protector, you can see them skyrocketing a little bit faster in that experience department. And this thing is getting shredded quite a bit, but if they're able to trade, if they're able not to trade out, but if they're able to pick this up, that's going to be a long run value for them here, as it's just going to force Murky back a little bit further, and also makes them, as the lanes get pushed back, Murky will be forced back because the egg positioning is going to become a little bit more difficult. And you can see them take out the sidewall, they take out the well, they're able to get right out of there, and a lot of really good value from this first Triglav Protector in favor for Order of the Sleeping Dragon. They hit their 10s first, but they're not too far behind on the side of looking for work. We've got pretty much the standard talents, it looks like. Ana's still holding. We could get Nano Boost if... Nano Boosted Sylvanas, maybe? Nano Boosted... Phoenix, maybe as well. There's some options with that, but Light Bomb is going to be coming out for the Anduin. We're not going to be getting the healing word Salvation, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be the Light Bomb instead. Joanna's still holding. Are we about to get a Falling Sword from Fury? It's Dragon Blades. That's in. You throw the Light Bomb onto the Dragon Blade, or you throw a Light Bomb onto the Joanna, and then she drops down from the sky with a Falling Sword on top of that. March of the Murlocs, obviously, for Swabs Magoo. We do have that Precision Strike. So I'm actually a little surprised by this. Oh, there it is. Falling Sword. We're going to be getting some drop in damage, I guess you could say, in some of these situations. That slow will be, I think, there is a slow on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, as well. I should check in on that. Curious. Yeah. And then they also have the Subdue as well. So if they're able to drop in on quite a few members and then hit that Subdue onto, I believe, 3 enemies. Maybe it's 4. Right? Or, yeah. So once they hit those 4 enemies, then you can get that 80% slow every single time. But as long as you're hitting 2 people, you're still getting an 80% slow. And Casanova coming in for the flank. That's going to be the Light Bomb put onto them. Precision Strikes coming out as well. Everything is going to be used. Treebeard is going to get annihilated right here. Dragon Blade in the backline from Casanova is going to be finding the Rainer. They drop the turret, but it's not going to get enough value. Shot jumps right over the wall and says, I am right out of here. Droplets now chasing in. Casanova maybe trying to find some extra damage, but Murky says, I'll just eat all the damage and we'll steal away the Biotic Emitter regardless. Really good play coming out right there from Looking for Work, stealing that away and finding 2 kills with a really nice... or I guess really interesting wombo combo. So here's the thing that I was noting in the previous game. Nova does have the there we go. Nova does have the 50% respawn timer for her bribe, so that covert mission gonna get that extra little value that hey, droplets, they're just putting some damage into shot. They're not gonna get the kill right there, but they are able to grab the camp in the top right as well, continue to add some pressure into those lanes, and now we should be having point B opening up in, I want to say, about a minute, and Murky just doing some rotations, picking up some experience. It's fairly even experience in levels as well as kills as well. 4 to 3 in those kills as point B opens up in 30 seconds. Oof. All right, let's see here. As top lane, they're just going to push these... push the camp out as quickly as possible. The other thing, too, is there's a fort that's up and available for them to take. Wait a minute. Hold on. The Sleep Dart connects on it, too, and they're just like, we got to back right out of here. They were thinking, I think they might have been thinking about trying to go for that fort. Did they do the wraparound flank play? Droplets gets the rotation out. They have the shimmer, so they will be noticed right there. But hold on, Murky is down here. Nova coming in to maybe get some extra help, but it's gonna be 3v1. It's not worth it. So they just rush right out of there. They are gonna get the chastise onto shot. They back right out. It's now that control point B, so everyone's playing a little bit slower, a little bit safer. They don't want to really give over any sort of major values in this situation because, well, if you grab another Triglav Protector, we saw how much value Order of the Sleeping Dragon got with the first one. The second one is only going to be further down the road as Droplets is going to take a lot of damage here, but the rest of the team wasn't able to file in and get the damage necessary. Shot going to get slowed here by that punish. Murky will be going down to the Phoenix below us here, and now point going to be re-jumped onto by both these teams. Divine Star going to get some healing out for the friendly team. Fury going to get some extra clear here. Not close to 16s in any way, shape, or form. It's about a level and a half for both these teams. 5-3 in kills. Actually cycle through and show some of those as well. As Murky has died a total of 2 times, so that's 8? I don't know if it's counting the... Or here, let's just quickly. I'm just curious. Yeah, I think it's actually 2 full deaths, so that's going to be a solid 8 deaths for that Murky right now. 14-14, Light Bomb goes out. That's going to be, oh my god, they're diving into so many members. That's also going to be Persistent Strike with the Dragon Blade as well. Murky goes down, but they find a Phoenix. They don't get the kill onto Enigmatic as well, but you look at Casanova so low in the back lane. They're going to go ahead and jump into the Biotic Emitter. Enigmatic trying to pepper in that damage. Elheim is going to go down. That Eye of Horus got some value, but it was not able to keep themselves up and alive. Genji jumps up onto the point. They have this turret still doing some damage. Shot going to jump right over the wall. The Condemn not pulling them back in. Droplet's going to rotate out as well, and Murky spawns in bottom lane. That egg is still down here at the bottom of this conveyor belt. They're going to be able to just push up these lanes consistently, join into the fray of all this madness, and Shot chasing after Droplets, but now there's a Murky in this lane, and I don't know if they really should be too worried about this as they do leave their Joanna onto the point. 7 seconds on Ana. They could actually re-jump onto this and try and take the fight once again. You can see them posturing for it, but with 16s just around the corner, I don't know if that's going to be worthwhile. I love the combo with the Lightning Bomb, Falling Sword, Precision Strike, just everything on your head, and then you have a Dragon Blade just swiping through. Another Light Bomb going out, that will be the Precision Strike. On top of it, there was a huge Falling Sword on... Oh my god, I can't believe that this is just the combo that they're pulling out here, and it's working so very well. Murky stealing away the camp, maybe? No, okay. I was like, what are you doing over there, Murky? But actually, a lot of damage going out. Nova will be going down right now. Oh, Shot is on this point. Purification Salvo connecting into quite a few. That will be the March of the Murlocs. They find the Ana in the backline. Corky Booty taking way too much damage from the Murlocs. They're not going to be able to live through this. And Swabs Magoo says, I don't care if I trade out. I'll get a Phoenix for a Murky death. That is exactly what it's worth. And that will be Shot and Enigmatic doing their best to kill this Anduin and Joanna. And Enigmatic has some decent damage here. And Anduin is trying to just do their best to stay alive. That's going to be the Divine... Oh my god, wait, Fury, no way. Fury, no way. Tank battle. Stun. Oh, we need battle music. No, go back, Fury. I was thinking very much along the lines of Final Fantasy VII because that was the conversation we had earlier. Regardless, Treebeard is back. So is Swabs Magoo. They've got a turret in their hand. They're going to go ahead and jump onto this point, get stunned out. Oh, they have the bubble. The knockback apparently was not going out from Enigmatic. They dropped the turret onto the point. Shot going to take a lot of that damage. Overtime has been charged right now. Droplet's going to be rejoining. Everyone trickling back into this fight. We're going to have one more fight before this Triglav Protector here. And they're going to have the charge for a second. Shot taking a lot of damage, getting pulled in. That's going to be Banshee's forward from Treebeard. That will be the Falling Sword into the backline. That's not going to be the value they're looking for. But look at that. The Persistent Strike into the backline on the bottom left of our screen as Casanova gets the kill onto that Ana. No healing coming out. And now Corgi Booty in a bit of a bad spot. We'll go ahead and get the blink out. Droplets might be able to find said Phoenix, but I think they're trying to focus in on Treebeard, who is just annihilating some of these members. Anduin is back into the fray of these things. Treebeard gets taken out as well. That will be the Lightning Bomb going out, and they find 3 kills. Enigmatic is by themselves, and Casanova says, you're a Rainer that can't get away from me, and I've got Deflect and all this chase tool. Nova coming in as well. There's the slow, there's the agility over the wall. Burst to the face with the Shuriken, and they grab the Triglav Protector. 17 to 18 in levels. 5 members being wiped and looking for work. They're looking for a keep. Light Bomb plus Falling Sword. Woo! Gotta love salty alt chat. Dang. Murky is just being annoying, seriously. Murky is being such a nuisance. Look at bottom lane right now. Pushing up past the fort, allowing the minion waves to just take the soak of this and just taking out those minions so that they're not going to be pushing in your own minion waves. Little things like this make a huge difference, and I've noted this in a lot of the casts that I've done lately, but it's something that a lot of people can take into their own games. It's just little things like that. You know that the minion wave is going to do some good value, throw that pufferfish out. Get that initial wave cleared out so they're not going to be pushing it onto your wave. It sustains a little bit longer because that shot, you know, the shots from the fort are, you know, it's like 1 a second or so. So you're more or less just going to be able to kind of have each minion tank those while you can then push up and get the damage onto the fort. But Swabs Magoo going to get just going to get chased right here. They have the bubble. Sylvanas didn't go into the Unfurling Shadows at level 1, so not going to be picking up any sort of extra stacking off that Murky right there. Shot going to get targeted by the Trickle Protector, but this thing does not hit like it used to. They're going to focus in on the front gate of this keep. All the forts are down in favor for the members of Looking for Work. They throw out some damage. It's just some back and forth, and now Trickle Protector opening this up further. Way below 50% already. Divine Star going to get that healing out. Good shot, though. 20 talent tiers. Oh my god. Are we serious right now? Wailing Arrow. Okay, Wailing Arrow goes out, so they stop it. I was about to be like, how long can we sit here before like something stops this? Droplets even sit, yeah, just even laughing at it, just like, all right, cool. Second objective at level 19, Monka. Seriously. What's up, the Apocalypse Shovel? I hope you're having a great night. They're going to lock this down. They also... Wait. Lightning Bomb going to be put on. That will be the Falling Sword. Everything going to be used. And Enigmatic will be annihilated right there. Precision Strike going to be out as well. Second Precision Strike coming out onto Elheim. A lot of good damage right there. That will also be the bottom lane keep going down. So consistent catapult pressure in favor for the members of Looking for Work. They're sharking around here. I think they were just trying to figure out, like, do we try and end or do we just back off and we work through control point scene? That's exactly the case. That won't be open up for, I think, another minute or so. Murky feels bad, OSD. Oof. This Murky has marched the Murlocs up in 40 seconds, roughly. And it's going to be infinite march once again. The only way that they found that can stall that out for now is going to be that Wailing Arrow from a distance, or if Shot can get in there and get a, Stormbolt or Sleep Dart maybe from Ana. I think those are like really the only things, or maybe Knockback from Rainer as well. So there's like a couple things that they can use, but there's not a whole lot because they also have to step up onto that Murky, and you can see the entire team was just kind of protecting the Murky, making sure that March of the Murlocs was continuing the entire time. 19 seconds on that one, showing off the Mastery Taunt. Okay, showing off a little bit that they are the Murky that is preferred, I guess. I'm not sure. Mid lane will be sieged in. March of the Murlocs is going to be up in 2 seconds. We're going to see if that's just going to... I'm just waiting to see if that's the consistent play. Because if you can bait out Treebeard's Wailing Arrow, that's a huge win in your favor. Murky continuing to stack up a little bit here. Varian's Legacy, okay. I just honestly don't know that talent. Let's go ahead and take a peek, though. Is Anduin not banned? No. Anduin is not banned, Satat. It was, if you look in Match Lounge 4, they actually said it right there. That was the first time that I saw it, and I said it on stream, and apparently Dark Chimera was in chat, or in stream, and heard me say that and was like, cool, I'm gonna play Anduin. And it's right there. Wedge did confirm it, at least when we were getting ready for this game. Regardless, 19 here. That's going to be the Light Bomb. That's going to be the Falling Sword. Everything will be used. The Precision Strike on top of it. Ana will be taken out instantaneously. March of the Murlocs in the back line. Genji getting so much value here, but goes down. Corgi Booty with some 30 health is able to live, but as I said, March continues and continues and continues. A Shot tries to get the Stormbolt, but doesn't connect, and this might have been a horrible idea. Chastise goes out. That will be the Falling Sword to slow them down by 50%. We do have the D-Shield used as well, or excuse me, the Iron Skin used as well from Fury, just to make sure that they're not going to get caught out of position. March is still going, and the other thing to note here is that while that's happening, you're still getting cooldown on your overall your summoning of it, correct? Yeah. So he had cooldown that entire time, so he's almost back to about halfway through that cooldown, and they can use that to siege into top lane, or just control bottom. Like, realistically, we're 19 minutes in this game. It's 20 to 22. Whoever gets this Trigger Protector can end, because mid lane is an end condition in a sense for the members of OSD. See if they're going to be able to do that, though, is the big thing. Falling Sword upgrade is Pog. I did not even look at it, so let me go ahead and actually get us set up here. While in the air, holy bolts rain down on enemies, dealing 178 damage and reducing the cooldown of falling sword by 3 seconds for each enemy hit. Ding dang. You know, fun fact actually. My friend was playing Diablo recently and sent me. Hold on, actually, Murky gets bodied. He was playing Diablo recently and was he sent me a screenshot and it was like Joanna's flail, and it's like basically like there's like a storyline to it. It's like there's like a little bit of lore to it. It's just like, oh, it's her favorite flail, essentially. She wouldn't have gone anywhere without it. It's weird that she did. And oh my god, everything's being used onto Raynor here. They're not going to be able to pull them in. That Genji going down! The Condemn was trying to pull them in, but that was such a good cleanse right at the exact moment needed. And Elheim is going to be focused right now. Divine Star going to get the healing as necessary. Fury so very low, trying to make their way up, but the Stormbolt will confirm the kill. A 1-for-2 trade, and this is not where you want to be on the side of looking for work. 40-some seconds across the board. There's no way they're going to be able to retaliate for this Triglav Protector. And OSD, they are setting themselves up for a good old win. But essentially, sorry, the Diablo lore really quickly. They're saying along the lines that Joanna mysteriously disappeared from Diablo world. Because I don't know the lore, I'm so sorry. Mysteriously, and I was like, oh my god, that ties so well into Here's the Storm. So it was a little tidbit. It was just cool that I thought I'd share. Regardless, Levant's gonna open this up a little bit further. Yo, Nova Really, thank you so much for the follow. I apologize for missing that. But also, Brand Flakes, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. I really appreciate the support, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream and having a great time. And you're willing to support the stream in another way. I just really appreciate it. Enjoy your beard, your asthma pogs, and the upcoming emotes that I was showing a little bit earlier tonight. So I'm hoping those get approved very, very quickly, because the finger guns is definitely something that I think everyone's going to be wanting to use. Sanctuary. Thank you, Kaleo. Sanctuary. Look at that massive shove right there from the Power Glove. It no longer locks down heroes because we did have some changes coming to the Triglav Protector, much like we had the changes on Battlefield of Eternity and the Punishers and the upgrade or the updated tile set. But look at this, OSD is trying to end right now. That's going to be Precision Striking the backline. That's going to be the Chastite connecting onto Nobun. They're trying to get all this damage out. They find one kill onto Genji once again. Nice use of the blink out from Corgi Booty. They have the Leap of Faith to pull a couple members back into this. That will be Murky going down on the side of this. And now the core is going to be assaulted once again. Hyperion coming out from the Raynor. That will be some good healing out onto Droplets. They're trying to get the damage from shot, but it's not going to be enough from just the main tank. Biotic Emitter is used. They have some healing themselves. Falling Sword coming down. They have the slam onto Sylvanas. They have the Precision Strike as well. Unconquered Spirit is going to keep Corgi Booty alive. What? Corgi Booty. Unconquered Spirit gets the blink and everything out at the last second, but look at this! The bolts and everything keep getting the cooldown onto this. Light Bomb comes out as well, and now they want to chase into Corgi Booty. They want to get this kill. They want to turn this around. Droplets in the backline getting chased by Shot, though. Dark Chimera getting these flash shields off in time. This is an insane battle in our bottom lane right now. Droplets gets Goomba stomped by Muradin. His Shot is just getting so aggressive. They're saying, we want a game win ourselves. Genji, though, going to be up in a couple seconds here. They're going to be able to dive into that backline. Falling Sword once again. They're unsure of which target to go on, so they don't land on anyone, and that won't be a big cooldown reduction right there. Lockdown onto Corgi Booty. You see the pinks coming out. Genji diving through. No Unconquered Spirit this time, and Genji now diving forward. Sleep Dart nicely coming out from Elheim to just slow down the chase. Oh, they have the dismount, though. Oh, that will be the rewind used. Chastise going out onto Shot. They have not a whole lot of mana. That will be the Condemn pulling them in. And here's the thing. Murky. Just doing Murky things on Decor right now. Gonna pop that bubble right away. And just like, cool. Oh, I got a 15-second cooldown on my ult. We have Treebeard just chasing in with these Banshees, and Swabs is like, all right, cool, I'll 1v1 you. Ana's gonna go down on the right-hand side of our screen, and that will be Murky going down, but they managed to grab a fortification camp in their favor, and with 2 down, and Murky coming up in a second, and Nova gonna be up in a second as well. I wonder if they try and just rush core? 77%. Both teams have an end. There's a lot of pressure coming in. This is insane. Murky versus core round 2. Alrighty, Siege, they're actually just grabbing as much as they can, but the other thing to note, though, is that while they do all this is going to give time for Ana and the Phoenix to go ahead and grab, or at least come back to life, to grab a life in the Nexus. Nova will be going ahead and grabbing the fortification camp themselves. This late into the game is absolutely insane. I'm shocked. Murky has had 3.75 deaths. Falling Sword goes out. Nice use of the blink right there, so they won't be able to get that huge cooldown reduction. Light Bomb is up and available. Let's pull away these numbers right now, and let's see what they're able to do for this end. Control Point A going to be reopening, and I think they're just going to back off and go for that. They're just going to say, you know what? 24-minute Trigla Protector, that will end it. Or... This is such a, like, tense spot to be in. It's so... basically, whoever dies in the next fight, if they get a major wipe in any way, shape, or form, that's going to be game for said team. Murky's got March up. Do they try and march the core again? Gonna drop their egg really close to this engagement as well. We'll see. Hold on, Light Bomb goes out. Falling Sword will be there as well. Precision Strike, they actually don't really connect onto anyone. Condemn pulling a couple members in. Second Precision Strike goes out. Elheim will be the first one to go down. Purification Salvo going out as well. They drop the Biotic Emitter. Genji just be slashing through them. Corgi Booty has the Unconquered Spirit, and Rainer goes down as well as the Phoenix. They're just getting so much Casanova popping off. Shot apparently needs to work on the B key on their keyboard there is broken. They're not ending. Chasing Shot. Start the Benny Hill music. Well, with 5 confirmed kills and the core being assaulted, this is looking like the members of Looking for Work are looking to end game. 25 minutes in, 23 to 25 in levels, and 14 to 26 in kills. An absolute insane back and forth, but this will be game number 2. Over to the side of Looking for Work. GG. Well played. Brand Flakes, thank you once again for your subscription. Is very much appreciated. Thank you for supporting the stream, supporting Bandit, and supporting me.
End of the word. Subscribe.
Match launch 4. Okay. Let me show the talents once again. Oh my god. Alrighty. Pull it back. Hello. Oh. Where did Bandit go? Might be a bear outside, honestly. Let's do this. We'll do this till he comes back. He might be growling at a bear or something. Hey, bud. You missed your call time. Alright, cool. They want first pick. Did I update team score? I did. Okay, alrighty. This pick was chosen by them. Let's see what we get for our potential final map of the evening. Hopefully not. Hopefully they turn it around. Hey, hi Dichromiera. So, I'm assuming you enjoyed the Anduin. Because it seemed like that was strong as heck. Not gonna lie. Also, just Nova? Hello? I mean, it's not like you guys haven't run this before. You ran this type of composition without the Anduin on Garden of Terror 2 weeks ago, I want to say. Not last. I don't think it was last week. I'm pretty sure it wasn't last week. Unless all of the games have melded together and they're just like one. Because or at least it feels that way. Okay, Fury is typing, so we'll have a map here in just a second. I'm just pumped to find out if they're going to be able to take it in a 3-0 fashion. Do we get 2 3-0 best of 5s, or are we going to get some changes here? Been practicing some combos in Storm League. I would hate to be the opposing team, Dark Chimera. That's for sure. Nova ulti with Lightning Bomb Falling Sword. It was dirty. It was so dirty, but so good. Like, I absolutely loved the fact that we had that combo. That was so good. I'm glad that you brought it to the table and we got to experience it here. That's the truth of the matter. All right, we got ourselves, we know what map we're going into. We're just going to get a lobby in just a second. We're just going to keep an eye on Nope, that's the other team. I was like, that's the team we just casted. I was like, Met, here we go. Nope. So we'll keep an eye on Fury, make sure that everyone can get in here. And we'll get going into our next game. Thank you all so much for following and hanging out and watching and talking and just being here and just supporting these amazing teams. I really, really do appreciate it. If you are enjoying the stream, please go ahead and hit that follow button. You can know when I go live, obviously. I do have a Discord channel as well where we post a lot of just random stuff. I have a channel which is basically called Please Don't Mute, so you can know when I'm going live there as well. There are panels below where you can find all that information. Like I have a YouTube page. I actually uploaded 9 YouTube videos today. 3 of them are public, and then I'm just gonna slowly push out the others. I've got a bunch of different leagues that I cast for, so I'm just trying to get everything online. We'll go back into editing the videos as previously. Right now we're just trying to mass upload because there were nights when I was doing 3 to 4 casted games at a time, and then it got to the point where I don't do this full time. I work a normal job, and then I eat dinner, take a 20-minute break, and then start casting for 3-4 hours. So by the end of it, I don't want to edit videos at all. So I got to the point where I was like, you know what, we're just gonna throw a bunch of the videos on YouTube. They'll be there, people can watch them. Sorry, you're gonna have to skip through a little bit of it, but we'll get back to editing the videos properly. We'll put some, the big thing in properly is mostly just I was cutting out this kind of stuff, where I'm just buying time while we're actually getting the lobby set up. So it's just game to game to game. So it's a little bit faster. But overall, yeah, thank you. So, Elderon, thank you so much for the follow as well. But another great place you can follow me is on Twitter. It's just a great way to know what I'm up to as well. I post a lot of my daily stream schedule there. For example, this morning, I think at 8 a.m. PDT, I was posting about these 2 games. And you can know when I'm going live because my schedule is kind of depends on the teams. I have a rough schedule below in the panels, but I stick to more or less what the casted games can kind of... As many casted games as I can bring people in a selected time slots kind of thing. So if I have to start at 6 and I cast till 10, that's the case sometimes. If I start at 4 and I cast till 8, I've had nights like that too. So kind of all over the place, but I really appreciate everyone hanging out, supporting the stream, following, just the subscriptions, the donations, the hosts, everything's been so wonderful. I really, really do appreciate all of you. It brings me so much joy, and I'm glad you're all hanging out and watching these awesome games. It's just, it makes my day. You all make my day, and I don't think you realize how much of that. I'm so glad to see you all here and just cheering on some friendly teams and having a good time yourself and supporting a fun game. So I'm done with my ramble, and we have to swap Dark for Mage, please. All right. I'm drinking hot tea, and I'm sweating in this room. It's just insane in here. Alrighty, the scores are updated. Teams are on the correct side. Alright, I'm going to give them a spooky worm so they know I'm ready. Oh, that's a spooky spider. That's not right. Spooky. Stop it. There we go. Gotta use the correct one. Gravesville was using the spooky spider. But, cool. We got this. Let's go ahead and get... I'm ready for this. I wonder if actually the opposing team, not the opposing team, but if OSD tries to get into him. Let's find out. Welcome back to Heroes Lounge S Division. I'm your caster Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we've got the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon down some games in our Best of 5 series. And on the right, we've got Looking for Work, who are up 2 games in our Best of 5 series, meaning if they win on Curse Hollow here, they're going to be taking this series in a 3-0 fashion. And if you're sitting there and just whoa, Bahamut, how did we get to Curse Hollow? I got you. The home team is Order of the Sleeping Dragon. They banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen. Sky Temple was banned out by the members of Looking for Work. Alterac Pass was the first map chosen by Order of the Sleeping Dragon, and they lost that. They opted for first pick in Game 2, and Looking for Work took us to Volskaya Foundry. They won on that map as well, and now we are in Game 3, where Order of the Sleeping Dragon has opted once again for first pick, and Looking for Work has chosen to take us to Cursed Hollow. Let's go ahead and jump back into our draft and see if we get any sort of interesting picks here. We do have an Abathur and a Maya being banned out. Zeratul already off the table on the side of Looking for Work. It could take out something aggressive, like a Nubarak. I was thinking maybe they could even go for that Lost Vikings ban as we saw earlier. We'll see if that'll be the interesting pickup, or maybe if one of the other teams will go for it. But Ana, the high priority for Elheim here, going to be grabbed right away, and that will be Healer already locked in for OSD. Let's see what Looking for Work are able to pick up here. It's Cursed Hollow. It's a large map. I'm not surprised. Anduin, once again, going to be grabbed. Genji with it as well. Dive. Poke. Resets, they're huge. We could actually see a reset composition coming in for looking for work, but that will be, once again, the Sylvanas grab for Treebeard. They grab their main tank with the Ana. Genji does drive in. Ooh, some Tyrael action is going to be coming out right now. Okay. Tyrael going to be jumping into the fray of these things. They do have some really good control as this kit does unfold. That 13-16 range is insanely impactful for the friendly team. With the current composition they have, which is a little dive heavy, they're going to need some extra damage. Maybe they could take out something like a Greymane. They could take out Hanzo if they don't want it Hanzo themselves, but they take out the Dahaka. The reason I was thinking Hanzo is there's Poke, there's Vision, as well as there's a lot of setup with the rest of the draft that's currently being unfolded in front of us, but that's not going to be... That won't be the case, as Dahaka will be banned out here. Genji and Anduin. They do need a main tank. They need some extra damage on top of that. They could ban out Li Ming if they're afraid of the double reset. They could ban out a solo laner themselves. They could take out a global. Something like a Falstad isn't a horrible idea. Or they just take out a main tank like a Diablo or even a Garrosh that they're just worried about. But Illidan is going to be the case right now, as no extra dive coming in from that boy. I wonder, do we get Light Bomb here once again? Is this Light Bomb with Joanna? Because Joanna's still up as well. Main tank Uther? No, because they don't have the Ana. Well, they don't need it. Oh, that's double. That's double global. Fury main tank Brightwing, apparently. Okay. All right. That's definitely a pickup that they're going to be having right there. But let's see here. Last two picks, though, coming out from the side of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. Lunara and Samuro. We got a really good... That was... Yeah. Okay. Alright, they don't technically have a main tank on the side of looking for work. For some of these points, the engagement, maybe they could grab the Imperius once again. Blaze isn't horrible either if they want to kind of play in that main tank off-roll-ish type thing that they've been doing. What you gonna do? Sonya. Okay. Not the beefiest, but they're gonna be... It feels like a quick match composition, but the thing is, they win so... They win with this stuff, so it's just like, I can't dog it at all. Brightwing wants to murder also. It is playtime for Brightwing. Samuro is something that they're gonna have to watch out for. As I noted before, I swore Corgi Booty played Samuro in the past, and that will be the case for tonight's Game 3. We're gonna load in here in just a second. We're gonna find out if Looking for Work is able to end this in a 3-0 fashion, or if we're gonna go to that Game 4 with this Samuro, Sylvanas, Tyrael. Like, names aside, just purely based on draft and not thinking of the games before, I give this over to the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. But when we're actually looking at the names and the previous games, Looking for Work has pulled some interesting plays out. So let's go ahead and see what this is. But overall, I gotta say, I think this is the game that Order of the Sleeping Dragon is able to pull out the W on and take us to a Game 4. Let's find out. On the left-hand side, we've got the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon, with Treebeard going to be on the Sylvanas, Shot going to be on the Tyrael, Elheim will be on the Ana, there we go. Enigmatic will be on the Lunar, and Corgi Booty will be on the Samuro. On the right-hand side, we've got the members of Looking for Work, up 2 games in our best of 5 series, trying to solidify their win on Cursed Hollow. Fury on the Brightwing. Swabs Magoo going to be on the Sonya. Casanova once again on the Genji. Droplet's going to be on the Falstad, and Dark Chimera rounds out the draft on Anduin. Let's jump into mid. Samuro holding 1. We actually have the Greater Polymorph for the Brightwing, so just trying to mitigate, or at least just make it so much more difficult for the Samuro player. I wonder if they get Peekaboo here and try and actually get some reveal with that. We do have that block coming out for Sonya, so just trying to be a little bit more, sustaining in a sense. And we also do have the bold strategy for the Anduin, which is actually the one game that I got to play with Anduin. I picked that as well, and I was like, yeah, I see why you take this. I get it. Falstad will be going into the Lightning Rod stacks as well, so grabbing those is going to be a huge factor for them because they're going to be able to buff up their W, and just that sustained damage is going to be a very big nuisance. They'll fly up into top lane. There is a 75-second cooldown on their flight, so with that, that puts them literally at the 2-minute mark roughly, so they'll be having that up and available before the objective is necessary. The thing is, though, objective is in top lane, so Falstad won't even need the flight. Meanwhile, though, in bottom lane, Fury getting chased here, and that's going to be so much chase pressure, and Sonya... Oh my god, Fury stealing away the kill. That will be the polymorph onto Shot, but this is a Tyrael. They're going to be able to make it out just fine, and Fury is going to be in bottom lane. And the nice thing is, that this is the thing that with having double global, you're going to be able to then just say, like, cool, like, we'll just phase shift into the top lane as necessary. Barrel roll to get some shielding as well as get away from that Lunara. Bottom lane, once again, Elheim and Shot doing their best to force back Swabs, Magoo, and Fury as they pulse out that healing and to win in mid. Clearing. Pew. Pew. Shot rotating up as well. They're out of vision, so they're not really showing right now. They could actually make a huge rotation, but I think the rotation's more or less for droplets because Enigmatic is calling out that, hey, this Falstad is very low. They probably don't have the barrel roll up and available, so Shot sitting in the bush, waiting for them to be closer to the wall. That's going to be the Aldrin's Might. Barrel roll forward. They're going to get some decent damage, but not going to solidify the kill in time. Kind of announcing your arrival right there with the Aldrin's Might, and unfortunately the barrel roll is just going to get them enough distance. I wonder if we're actually going to be seeing the barrel roll upgrade or if we're going to be seeing the lightning rod upgrade at level 4 for said Falstad. The distance that you can, travel is greater and you get some shielding, but, oh, actually, no, we're going to go for some more sustain with the hammer gains. Interesting. Typically, you get the, I typically go into the lightning rod shielding at level 4 because of the just sustain that you can get with that. And that also pairs well into your level 1 because I do believe it is damage based as how much shielding you'll be getting. Regardless, though, you do have hammer gains, so they'll have just some autos just to keep themselves a little bit safer in that top lane, in that solo position. Lunara didn't want to play up at... Yeah, that's true. Lunara didn't step up either. Lunara could have stepped up, but that also... I don't know. Like, I think they were like a little worried that they'd be going down. Chastise disconnect on the Treebeard right there. Swabs and Good going to be having the spin to win. So much poison damage being spread across the board into so many of these members. We actually have the Might of the Banshee Queen at level 1 for Treebeard as well, so going to be having a different kind of build on the Sylvanas, but also going to be grabbing that possession. You can see how much value that's gaining for them as mid lane is so far pushed in favor for the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. Swabs and Magoo going to be forcing back as best as they can, and Dark Chimera doing their best to get the clear here, but that's a lot of pressure coming in from Treebeard and a lot of really good siege. First objective is up and available. Casanova is going to be on this point, but that will be Samuro confirming the kill onto Brightwing in bottom lane. But the thing is, yeah, there's no phase shift from Brightwing from bottom lane, but she can still phase shift in from core, and if they can buy 8 seconds, that'll be enough for them. They have Elheim on this point. Falstad with the hammering out, won't connect. Elheim with another channel for now. That's going to be Treebeard jumping in. Dark Chimera trying to get the channel on this as well. Phase shift potential from Brightwing. We actually have Sonya in bottom lane as well. This is a 4 for like 3v4, but now Brightwing's jumping in here. That will be the reveal. They have the polymorph on the Treebeard. That will be the Chastise as well. They get the kill onto Sylvanas. Enigmatic a little bit low. Was Falstad about to fly? I swore I saw droplets like the Swiftwing like rearing back to try and get the flight, but the Aldrin's Might does not get the splash damage as intended, and they get the first objective in favor for the members of Looking for Work. Swabs and Goose stepping up in this bottom lane. Corgi Booty coming back down here. They have that Way of the Blade, so not going to be stacking out, but still going to get some extra criticals from these clones as Swabs and Goose then is just like, cool, I'll spin and just live on top of all these. Question I actually have is I didn't look. Did they actually go for... Yeah. Like, if you're going to be 1v1ing into a Samuro, you're going to take Life Funnel because they'll pop clones and you're like, cool, I'll press W and I'm fine. Or, excuse me, E, right? No, chains are E. U is smash. W is spin? I'm like 55% sure on that. All of a sudden, I'm just like blanking out on Sonya talent spots. But either way, the Whirlwind on top of all the Samuro clones is just an easy time right there because you can just sustain so well. Let's actually cycle through some of the other numbers though, as we are going to be kind of approaching those 10s fairly soon. Shot setting in this bush. They will be able to use the Aldrin's Might onto this point and get the interrupt. We do have Casanova sharking around. That will be the sleep dart going out from Elheim, not connecting as well. Diving in through these bushes, just going to be making their way out of here. That is also Droplet stealing away this camp for top lane. Treebeard will have to deal with this, and that staggers out that engagement. Now Elheim and friends down here are going to be trying to step up onto Swabs Magoo. Corgi Booty stepping up as well. We do have Dark Chimera up and available, but this is just an Anduin Lunar gonna get some decent damage as Dropless is now gonna be diving down here as well. And Elheim goes down on the left-hand side. Chastise does connect onto an Enigmatic. We have the Divine Star getting the healing out from Dark Chimera, and the Flash Shields are gonna be onto themselves. They just say, you know what, you guys chase, I'll go ahead and get this capture. As Samuro cannot transfer to another clone, so they're able to get out though just fine. 2-0 when it comes to objectives in favor for W smash WW. Wait. Oh, W. Okay, you're saying the combo. I just couldn't remember if spin was on W, which I could actually literally just do this, and then it's on E. Whirlwind is on E because it's. Yeah. I'm dumb. I don't know what it is tonight, but like I cannot remember anything about like heroes when it comes to their talents right there. But the Lunara will be picked off right now. Nice use of the phase shift in as well. We do have the objective popping up in this bottom position, and the death timers are not that long. So more or less, it's just Lunara will be back up, but this is still 10 talent here over the enemy side. And I also have to note here is we've got a Leap Sonya. Can we just? Oh, that's so good. So Lightning Bomb Leap, I'm assuming, is the play right now, as we just saw literally Falling Sword with Lightning Bomb. And, dang. Yeah, okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, I'm so tired. The two games took a lot out of me today, also just working a bunch of hours on top of that. But Boss is going to be the play right now. Here's the thing. Watch as they step up. That will be the... Oh my god, they put Lunar... Oh my god, I can't believe they actually countered this! Ana does go back down into the backline, but that will be Brightwing and Sonya going down. They steal away the boss in their favor. Dark Chimera is going to be chased after. Shot does have the Druid's Might out in time. Divine Star going to be getting some good healing. I cannot believe that they stole that away. That's huge. Emerald Wind was like, they were waiting for it too, and then Shot was like, cool, I got Sanctification, just I'll wait. I don't have Holy Ground, but I got Sanctification, which is just as good. Oh, but I think they wanna try and fight over this. They're actually checking the boss. That will be Leaping Strike from Lunar onto one, but that leaves Corgi Booty all on their own. I don't know if they're gonna be able to transmission off to another clone, and they're able to get out of there. That will be the Windwalk over on the left-hand side of our screen right now. We have Casanova swiping through these. They see the danger pings. They know which one they want to chase. They're getting the channel onto this. Hold on, Lightning Bomb goes out as well. This Swift Strike through onto Ana. They find a Treebeard on top of all this. Boss is still pushing through top lane. They're just like, whatever, we do not care. Chasing after these clones, just like, which one can we get the kill on? And Fury now in the fray of these things. That's gonna be Fury with so much damage onto them. Oh no. The Leap of Faith? Dark Chimera. What? Enigmatic goes down as, oh my god, they get so many kills, and so Ana and Sylvanas are back up at this time, but they end up staggering out a Tyrael and a Lunara. The boss was cleared out in top lane. They do get the fort in their favor. Brightwing is trying to soak up that lane and also push this up. Dropless just barrel rolls through the front gate and is like, cool, I'll just keep fighting you. I don't care. We've got another curse for 38 seconds. Another Divine Star for that AoE healing onto so many members here, and 13 talent tiers in favor. Leap will be up and available in about 14 seconds. Oh, nice gust for the disengage. They're just like, you know what? We're getting a hairy spot here. And now, Fury. That push power Brightwing. It's getting so much value in top lane. I gotta also say this too, is Anduin's currently dwarfing Ana's healing by 10,000. That's quite a lot. Like, I'm not trying to say anything about the Ana player whatsoever. Like, Elheim is probably is an amazing healer and is insanely better than I will ever be. Like all of these healers are, but we're just kind of showcasing Anduin as a hero, how much value they get. Leap going in from Sonya, Shot taking way too much damage. The Sanctification's there, Banshee's forward, but unfortunately that's not going to be. Elheim? Hello? Seriously, just like the healing coming out was way too good. I can't believe they actually made it out of that alive. We do see the camp being picked up on the right-hand side there. That will be Siege Giants pushing in through the bottom lane. So I meant to show this one. And the 13 talent tiers equal for either side. We do have boss up and available in the bottom left here. The boss in top is going to be up in about 2 minutes. Bruiser camp up and available as well. We have the next objective in the top left position, which will be popping up, I want to say, in about a minute here. So we should be having some push pressure coming in with that, or at least a brawl over that, because it's 0-0 when it comes to these tributes thus far. Corgi Booty swapping to the real Samuro here. And they say, no, I'm good. That was like the Simpsons Abe Simpson walking into the parlor, I believe it is, and Bart's sitting at the host desk, and he like puts off his hat, oh my god, takes off his hat, puts it back on, and then just walks right out. Like, that's exactly what Corgi Booty just did. Like, no, I'm good. No, I don't want to chase that. But here's the thing, actually. Corgi Booty in top lane, Fury does have Emerald Winds. So if things get a little hairy, they can just be like, no, I'm out of here, deuces. They also do have that phase shift in as well. So if they do want to try and play around this boss, they can try and get that phase shift onto the friendly members and jump onto this shot, though. Taking some damage. They're going to go ahead and just get the speed boost right out of there. We still have Corgi Booty just chasing Fury right now. This back and forth is insane. I think it's more or less also to keep them busy and forced back in the lane. The player on the boss is just sweaty palms. That's all. It's just so nervous right now. Like, everyone's like, well, we want to play boss, but we also want to try and take a fight when you're not having 16s. And if you get 16s, then you're going to push up onto this and probably take this away. Shot gonna get scouted out in this bush. Casanova has the agility over the wall. Gonna get healed up with the Divine Star. You have Corgi Booty continuing to soak up here. Brightwing doing the same thing in top lane. What is Fury's siege right now? Is this Brightwing 45,000 siege damage? Sonya with 50,000. So still main tanking as Sonya, but still also putting in that siege work. Plastic next. Thank you so much for it. The host as well. Thanks for bringing the friends over, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. It's awesome of you. All right, objective is up. Fury is going to be able to grab this. I don't think anyone's going to be able to stop them for now, but there's a fight actually breaking up below us. That will be the lightning bomb going out of the Dark Chimera. So much damage on the Enigmatic. We have the Ana with the Eye of Horus, but it's not going to be enough. Falstad goes down. Gus Elheim out of the Eye of Horus, and that's going to be the Casanova finding the kill, but that's Droplets barrel rolling forward, saying, you know what, Shot, you can block us with the Holy Ground, but it's not going to keep me out of here, as Sylvanas will be going down to Casanova as well, and now Boss will be picked up. No one actually jumping onto this in time. The fight broke out to the point where they were like, all right, let's take this fight phase shift in. I would say, yeah, this is probably the better choice of the two real. Interesting. Boss is going to be picked up, though. Boss is up and in the top right as well, so they can either go for the double play, which seems like it's going to be the choice. Falstad's in bottom, so maybe she's going to soak up a little bit further. Also going to get a few more stacks on that Lightning Bond at level 1. Not Lightning Bond, excuse me, Wingman at level 1. Lightning Bond is a Rhaegar talent right there, but 16 talent here is still here in favor for the members of Looking for Work. They've also going to go ahead and grab the boss in the top right. Objective is popping up in the bottom right. Oh my god, just top right, bottom left, bottom right, everywhere on the map things are happening. Corgi Booty does swap off, or at least that clone was taken care of, but they know that they're on boss in this top position. They will be able to rotate down and help out the friendly members in 10 seconds. Yes, it should be an easy rotation. It's funny enough that actually the two globals are the closest to the objective, and now we have the three non-globals are actually just trying to run out. Yeah, it was a very weird suicide, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna try and get this channel. Corgi Booty blinking for it, okay. We're trying to get the damage onto Fury. Polymorph's the right one. Shot chasing in as well. 16 to 18 in talent tier. And levels. Let's go ahead and check this out here as Fury taking way too much damage from Corgi Booty. Gonna have to really get a far way out of this. Oh, wait, they swap off. Shot has the channel. Boss was picked up and it's still pushing into top lane. Casanova, though, with the Lightning Bomb is actually going to stall this out for now. That will be the Sanctification coming out. These Dragon Blade sweeps are not getting the value. Fury taking way too much damage. The Leaping Strikes are way too good. Self-Cleanse goes out to the team, but Fury goes down. A 2-for-none trade as Dark Chimera is all on their own. They get the Flash Shield to themselves. Chasing in this bottom lane. The Gus goes out. Droplets has the damage over time applied to them, but I think they're going to be okay for now. Barrel rolling once again just to be like, all right, cool. Like, let me get some shielding and make sure nothing else risky happens to me. Boss at about half health has taken out the top lane fort. Is going to be working on this top lane keep front gate. I think that's about as much value as it's realistically going to get. Maybe a couple swipes onto that keep, more or less. Really all we're going to get here is I think they were checking bushes, a little worried about anyone getting a flank, but, or at least maybe even just getting a staggered out death. Whew. Falstad clearing top. Actually, how many stacks is Falstad sitting at? 4 stacks total. Ooh, 30% lightning rod bonus damage. That is a whole lot. As I apologize, Sonya going to be going down in the bottom lane. Oopsie. Slapping the wrong keys right there. As we all do have the bottom lane getting sieged in once again by the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. And this reverse momentum is really starting to build up in their favor. We also do have Falstead doing some work on this top lane bruiser camp just to at least, or excuse me, this mid lane bruiser camp to just have some pressure added in. Corgi Booty doing the exact same thing. So more or less just buying time for the friendly members to get back up and alive, looking for those 20s on the side of looking for work. It was such a, as my brain was just like looking for. But OSD is not too far behind, and if they can grab this, this will be a huge advantage in their favor. So 10 seconds on the objective. Everyone's gonna be back up in a couple seconds here. Sony will be up in 5. Might try and go for the delay onto this. It's a little risky without their full team, and I think this is just gonna be clear. They're gonna eat the curse, and yeah, Corgi Boot will be able to grab that without any contest for now. Casanova backs off. Dark Chimera does as well. They have Falstead clearing out this mid lane pressure because there's quite a bit here. Leaping Strike to get closer to droplets, and they're like, it's not worth that chase. Curse in favor for the blue team. OSD has to make some, just has to get as much value with this as quickly as possible in the minute that they have left. Another camp going to be pushing in through mid laner. I think this is still the same one. We have the Divine Star coming out. We have, look at right above us here. They're going to maybe swap off now. They get the, it's going to time out, and this will be mid lane shredded through. Corgi Booty going to be in the top lane, stepping that up a little bit further. Forts are evened out. It's equal structures for now, except for bottom lane. The bottom lane is a little bit more pressured out in favor for the members of Looking for Work, as they've gotten half the health down on that. Fury, just hanging out. Just hanging out in bottom. 20s are here. What is Falstead going for? Going for Wind Tunnel? Oh my god, we have Crater from Sonya. And we have Desperate Prayer for, oh man, that Desperate Prayer is like a, it's like a little ancestral right there. That is such a good tool. Upgrade on the Intensive Wind. So basically it's a 5-second cooldown, but it uses 200 mana. Corgi Booty on the wrong side of this wall gets, wait. Are they gonna be able to get out of this? Shot coming through. Druin's Might. Nice use of the Eye of Horus. That would be the Sanctification, but Corgi Booty running out of it. They're going to be actually engaging within this. Lightning Bomb coming down to Casanova. They're like, all right, cool, I'm just going to go back in on this. And that will be Dark Chimera taking way too much damage. They go down. Falstead with the Wind Tunnel Gust, forcing some members back right here as Corgi Booty is going to be pushed back a little bit. Lunara does go down. Droplet's so very low. I don't think that they're going to be able, they're just trying to auto onto minions. They're like, I just need health. Let me auto minions. Let me auto minions. And that's exactly the case. Also, Fury going to have some healing as well. But Corgi Booty jumps out of the bush and slaps him with a stick and says, Falstead, go take a nap. You're going to be out of here, but Casanova, oh, wait a minute. Get the reveal. Polymorph. Spear doesn't connect. Emerald wins to force them into the corner right there. They have the shielding out from shot as well. They have the transmission. Oh my god. Corgi Booty, able to get out. That is Area Crater. Yup. Oh my god. I love this talent so much. So he's literally a one trick. His own teammate. His own teammate. Oh my god. Oh, that was such a good back and forth. I can't believe he lived. I can't either, and I'm the caster. Typically, like, I can see everything on the map, and I'm just like, oh, wait, no, he should die. I want to know what the comms were like for both sides. Because you know they were chasing after that kill. You know they were. 20 to 21 in levels. 20 Talontiers here for both. Heroics are basically off cooldown across the board. Dragonblade is not up just yet. Leap with the Crater goes in. Swab Zagu just spinning and trying to win. That will be the Desperate Prayer, I think, trying to keep them alive as well. That will also be the Leaping Strikes confirming the kill onto Sonya. Falstead flying in right now. That's going to be Treebeard on the left side of her screen. Going to be trying to join into the fray of this fight. Falstead with the Wind Tunnel Gust pushing them into Casanova. And now Elheim is in a bit of a bad spot. But realistically, you're in here with me kind of deal. And that will be a huge 2-0 in favor. Oh, Falstead getting taken out as well. This is I don't think what they're expecting right now. And yeah, Fury is just like, all right, cool, I got the Emerald Wind. I don't know what they do here. I don't know what Fury does here. They don't have 200 mana, that's for sure. Leaping Strikes go out, and that will be Brightwing going down. Anduin, the only one left alive for the friendly team. And just can't cry your friends back to life this time, bud. Crater doesn't work against Sanctum, unfortunately. Yeah. Abusing the insta-mount bug on Samuro. No, Decade. See, Samuro doesn't have bugs. He has features. Thanks for coming by, Decade. How you doing? Thanks for supporting the stream. I'm not waiting for D-Blade. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. It was like a 10-second cooldown right as that engagement happened. And they threw the light bomb on there, just like, Casanova, go! So, Anduin just gonna rotate around here. They have Boss gonna be rotating through bottom lane. Boss gonna be picked up for top lane. Objective will be popping up here in the bottom right position in about 25 seconds. The game is not over, but we're getting into that late game where the death timers are extremely critical. And the big thing with Crater is that when they leap in, if they're not burning down Lunara quick enough, she's able to leaping strike and get stupid value. And I feel like that was exactly what happened in the last engagement. Lunara was just leaping around, applying poison, and getting so much value into the enemy team. Bottom lane keep will be saved here. Gonna take a sliver of damage. Top lane does have a boss approaching there. It's 21 minutes into the game. Fury's already under the point. I think they should have the phase shift up and available. In the defense, it's an 0-2. Fair. Wait, boss, slam, lockdown onto the tower. Let's see. Actually, they could try and end with this. This is very late. This boss is still very healthy, and that's going to be everything being used right now at the exact same time. Oh wait, hold on. The Gust to push a couple members in the backline. That will be Brightwing being taken down by the Tyrael. Casanova so in such a bad spot, but they don't get the pull in time, and that will be Boss moving up onto the core. We currently have 2 members down in favor for the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. Swabzaku taking way too much damage here. The Divine Star is going to get some decent healing, but they're inside of this damage from the boss, and it looks like Order of the Sleeping Dragon has done it. They're going to go ahead and take us to a game number 4. GG. Well played. Crater Saint, who'da thunk? Oh my god, 15-15 in kills. That was a really good game 3. All right. Let's go ahead and check out the stats one more time, and then we'll get set up for our next game here in just a second. Okay. All right, we are setting up for game 4. Let's update our team scores. That seriously was a fun game. That was really good. We already have our map and everything. This, they want this, so let's get. Where's Cat Peach sitting? Silver 4. 6 points to promotion. Nice. Dark Chimera is in a lobby. I'm in it. Let me get the other casters in here. Where is Gravesville? Who at? I lose people in. And I need you as well. All right, cool. I got both. I got everybody in here. I'm sending them another invite. Okay, and then I need to be caster. That in a second. No big deal. All right, cool. Let them know that I am not shot. Do not go. Me for shot and then Spooky Worm. Ooh. Well, I hope you all enjoy the game so far. We're gonna get set up for our next game in just a second here. I can already see everyone's pretty much in the lobby. So we'll just go ahead and I'm just updating this little. It's here. There we go. Game. There it is. Okay. Phew. All of us figured out. Pushing buttons. Let's go. Let's get into this. Game number 4. I'm ready to go. Welcome back to Heroes Lounge, everybody. I am your caster, Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we've got Order of the Sleeping Dragon up 1 game in our best of 5 series to the enemy team, who is looking for work up 2 games. I said that all wrong, but regardless, we got a game number 4 where we got ourselves a series. So, looking for work, looking to end our series right here on Infernal Shrines or Order of the Sleeping Dragon. Gonna take us to game 5. Let's go ahead and check out our map bans, as we did have some changes come in through for this game number 4. So, Tomb of Spider Queen was the home team's decision to ban out. On the side of OSD, that will be looking for work, banning out Sky Temple as well. Alterac Pass was our first map chosen by Order of the Sleeping Dragon. They lost that. They opted for first pick in game 2. Volsky Foundry was chosen by Looking for Work and won by them. First pick was opted for in game number 3 as well by Order of the Sleeping Dragon, and now we have, and so Cursed Hollow was picked by Looking for Work, and they lost that. First pick is opted for Looking for Work, and now we have Infernal Shrines chosen by the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon. We've made it through our ban phase, but seriously, like our maps are insane right now. This could be the reverse that we see. Mayhaps a reverse sweep. I think it's possible. It is definitely a possibility in our S Division series here. This is currently, so OSD is the number 6th seed within the North American division, or at least they're in the number 6 slot, I guess you'd say, for stats. Looking for Work is the number 1 team in North America, as they have not lost a single week, and they have like 21 map wins or something like that. Like, they do not have many losses in general, so they're very, very high in the rankings. But Order of the Sleeping Dragon, being able to take a game off of them and then potentially turn the series around, is going to be a very interesting story that I'm excited to find out. And thank you all for joining me. But Dark Chimera is finally getting banned out, as we have a noob rack right away for Fury. And last night, I was casting Fury, and I had an interview with Fury, and we asked him about a noob rack, and he goes, dude, he is busted. This is, I think, the first game that we've seen Fury on a noob rack this evening, which means we're really about to see some aggression come out, because in comparison to the games that I saw last night to what we're seeing right now, it's the level of aggression is just completely different. Hey, but if it's not, if Enigmatic can get his favorite hero, that Lunara, go for it. Treebeard also going to be grabbing the Sylvanas here. So, I mean, it's Infernal Shrines. We need to focus on some shrine clear here a little bit. We could see the main support coming out. Something like a Tyrande is up and available, pairs well into the Anubrak as well. And then maybe we can get something like a Kael'thas or a Jaina. Actually, Jaina wouldn't be horrible. Or even Gul'dan. Tassadar Tracer, though, going to be picked up. Tassadar Tracer. Tassadar Tyrande going to be picked up here. So double supporting in that realm. We go to the ban phase here, and I think it's just like, nah. No, you don't allow Tracer, right? Like, this is like, you get rid of Tracer, right? They have to be considering it, too. They're just like, are they trying to force us into this? Yeah. What are they doing with this Tassadar? That's what I want to know. I want to know what this Tassadar is going to be pairing into. We have another ban, though, coming out from the side of Looking for Work. Main tanks that are still up and available, like Diablo is a great idea for a ban here. Something like a Garrosh wouldn't be bad either. Just taking out those 2 tanks is a really, really strong tool overall, because it's just lockdown and engagement that they can bring to the table. But Joanna, not a bad idea either, because she can have the Condemn pulling a lot of minions together, or the Skeletal Defenders together, and the rotations as well as on the Shrine. So overall, really, really good. What's the hyper? What's the hyper carry? I'm not sure yet. Vala. It's Tassadar Vala. No joke, I'm not kidding. Oh man, I get excited when I see an Ariel, but it's not going to be Cho'Gall, unfortunately. Blaze will be picked up, though. They're still going to need a main tank, potentially. Actually, if that's who's going to be on it, then that is the main tank. Cho'Gall hyper carry. Let's go. Nubrak solo lane. No, seriously though, like Vala in EU has been popping up quite a bit. Strafe is now meta out there. Just saying that. Strafe is meta in EU. That makes a lot of sense. That's actually a really strong draft. Sonya dives. Vala has engage, disengage. Tassadar has the phase shift in and out. Tyrande just pokes and deals damage from afar. Oh, this is a really, really good setup right here. I love this game that we've got so far. Last pick though coming out. They could actually Samuro again once like here. I seriously like Samuro again. It was really good. Let's do it. Ooh, okay. They're gonna go ahead and grab the Urel for that solo lane, and I'm actually good with this. I like the Vala. Like, she's fallen off super hard, but yeah, you ban out Tracer, cool. We'll just grab Vala. Like, she's the old Tracer. Old Tracer. But thank you all for hanging out here. This is our game number 4. This could be our final game of the night. We'll see. But I just really quickly want to thank everyone once again who have followed, who have donated bits, who have been lurking, who have subscribed, who have hosted, all of that. I just thank you all for your support this evening. It's meant a ton to me. Yeah, it's just been a great night. I'm sorry, I'm a little I'm quite tired. These games take quite a bit out of you, but they're really good, and we're gonna keep going into this. Blonde Duchess. Hi. Alright, let's get into this. Game 4. On the left-hand side, we've got Order of the Sleeping Dragon up 1 game, trying to take us to Game 5. Corgi Booty will be on the Urel, actually. We're going to be having Treebeard on the Sylvanas. Shot will be on the Blaze. We're going to have Elheim on the Ariel. And Enigmatic rounds out the draft on the Lunara. Their favorite. They've got like some level 100 and something Lunar. It's insane. On the right-hand side, up 2 games, trying to close out tonight's series. We've got the members of Looking for Work. Droplets will be on the Vala. Casanova going to be on the Tassadar. Fury will be on the Anubrak. Dark Chimera on the Tyrande. And Swabzagu will be on the Sonya. Let's go ahead, jump into our mid lane, check out all the action as a confused Varian looks upon us on this lane. And the big thing here, I think, is going to be making those rotations. Actually, a little surprised we don't have the Regeneration Master for Fury here. Just going to be trying to mitigate some of that spell damage coming in from Sylvanas, from Enigmatic, as well as a little bit of just, some of that damage from this, from Ariel. But Treebeard just getting shredded right there. Shot going to dive out as well. Get an AoE stun. That is a nice part of the Jet Propulsion. They're going to get stunned out here by Tyrande. They're getting the follow-up stun from Fury. Look at all that damage being spread across to so many members, and that will be first blood of the game going over in favor for the members of Looking for Work. Enigmatic is a big Lunara boy. Oh, yes, he is. I have heard the stories, I have seen the stats, and I have seen some games. Absolutely. Burrow charge onto Treebeard. They have the Banshees out right away. That is a sweaty spot. Like, that is just terrifying to be in right there. You're just like, all right, well, here comes a giant bug. Hopefully these Banshees don't get stalled out and they don't end. Okay, cool, we're good. Swabzagu gonna get forced out of this lane a little bit in top. Corgi Booty on the CRL is actually gonna get some decent value because into the Sonya, this is gonna be a hard time for her. The control, the sustain, and the overall pressure that Urel can provide in the lane is really, really impactful. And I'm thinking that Sonya might struggle into this quite a bit. Corgi Booty, we'll just check this out for a little bit here as there is a bit of a fight breaking out below us. Let's go ahead and actually take a peek at that right now as we're going to have a Detainment Strike into the wall. Treebeard going to go onto the other side of this wall, just trying to pepper in that damage as well. Dark Chimera is so very low, but going to get these autos and these heals off as Shot is just splitting the team away. Nice AoE stun with that Jet Propulsion. Droplets will get the barrel roll out, or excuse me, the vault out of there. That will be the re-engage from Anubrak, and that might have been a bad idea as Fury taking way too much damage, and actually Droplets gets the vault out once again. Casanova, do they have a shield in time? And it's going to be there. I cannot believe nobody died right there. Speaking of dying, let's go ahead and take a peek into the top lane as Swabzagu is going to get out of here. And Corgi Booty, if they actually made that Avenging Wrath jump, that might have been a very easy kill for said Urel. As I look over at chat and I just read Lunara and say that. Instead, it will be Elheim and Treebeard grabbing the Bruiser Camp on the left-hand side. Anubrak and friends will just go ahead and grab the Bruiser Camp on the right for themselves and Looking for Work. Going to be looking for their first Punisher of the game, but we'll see if that's feasible. Because I gotta say, Order of the Sleeping Dragon, they can bring the pressure here. And Shot has really been able to get in that backline so early into this game, but camps are going to be just about the same timing here. Corgi Booty still staying up in top, Fury up here a little bit as well. I'm like anticipating like such a big blow up in that objective right there as Corgi Booty gonna be sitting in top lane still. They can see that they're up there, so they're like, all right, cool, it's 4v5, like, let's go in, it's our advantage. You can see Fury, that beetle butt running right in there. Can they find an engagement? That's the option. this shield exoskeleton, or this shed exoskeleton, I've been seeing so many people, so many Nubrak players pick it up. This is so insane. Like, the speed is just, it's just like, it's crazy what kind of value you get with it. But that will be Tassadar phase shifting out, shot a little bit low here. Corgi Booty's jumping in the fray of these things. Swab's Magoo is very low, as has to rotate out as Enigmatic is just poking in so much poison damage. They have Fury a little bit low here, but they're trying to engage onto Lunar. It's just not happening. They have the Burrow Charge out right there, and they've effectively forced them off. Really good clear coming out in favor for Order of the Sleeping Dragon on the Shrine, and that will be, excuse me, I was about to say, this will be first objective in their favor. They only have 9 more to go. If they can actually turn on this, that'll be huge for them. They're trying to focus on Enigmatic, but the rest of the time, there's a lot of damage coming out onto Fury. Shot is taking way too much themselves. One more slam from Swabs will confirm Elheim right here. Do they have the chain? No, I think Shot actually might have stunned it out right there, but Sylvanas will be going down below us. They still grab the first Punisher, and it will be a frozen one at that. Dark Chimera going to get the Lunar Flare onto Corgi Booty, and this will be the Punisher. It's going to jump backwards, and I think they know that. They're just like, cool, let's just pull it over here. Dark Chimera will be the target. They're going to get punched. One more. That might... Ooh, I think like one more punch could have just ended their life right there, as the Frozen Punisher will just come back into this bottom lane. And with it being kind of spread out so much like this, I don't think they're going to get much value. They baited over the wall right there. Fury pulls it towards the tower, avoiding the well, which is actually a really, really good tool on their side. If you pull it up towards the tower on this side over here, you're not going to be having the Punisher focus on your well, so you still have your lane sustain, and you're still going to have maybe one tower with a, like, shots like, no, that's mine. Top lane, though, Treebeard and Enigmatic going to be trying to push in here, and Swabs Magoo taking way too much damage is going to have to be forced back. I don't know if they have their well up yet. They might have actually already had to grab it after that last engagement, but now, speaking of engagements, they're just popping up across the map. Shot going to get chased here. Dropless trying to pepper in that damage. Vala with those autos continually sustain damage, and will find a kill right there. It's a 0-3 kill game, and overall, the push pressure is coming out in favor for OSD, as they're almost going to take down a top lane for it, and they need to make a rotation here, but Enigmatic and Treebeard are like, cool, we know we can leave. We're good. That is, yeah. 4v5 won the objective. They had quite the lead. I'm not gonna lie about that though. Like they did have a consistent lead throughout that, and like Blaze being able to poke into that, Lunar being able to poke into that a little bit here and there. I'm surprised. Now that I'm looking at what heroes were doing what, I'm a little surprised that they won that over. We'll see, though. Next objective isn't too far off. Our 10 talent tiers are right around the corner as well, so we can cycle through some of our other numbers, take a peek at healing experience as well as the damage numbers being done thus far. 10's not too far off in favor for Order of the Sleeping Dragon, as they've consistently been just soaking and getting a lot of pressure across the board. This fort in top lane is so weak, and the next Punisher that will pop up in top lane, or I guess the first Punisher that pops up in top lane, is going to get an insane amount of value up there. Now Corgi Booty and Elheim is bottom lane. They're going to be able to grab this. Swabs Magoo going to get the clear as well, and I think this should be easy 10s, and with those 10s, they might try and take an engagement. You can see, yeah, you can see that Treebeard and Elheim are rotating up. Urel's not with the friendly team. I doubt this is, okay, yeah. I was like, there's no way this isn't Ardent Defender. It's just such a strong tool. Like, yeah, it's very, I will keep myself alive, but they've also got Crystal Aegis for that too. Sylvanas holding her 10. There's no way this is possession. Or not possession, a mind control. We don't mind control here. Top lane fort goes down. They lock it down just to confirm it 100%. Droplets is actually going to sidestep the charge in from the Blaze. Oh my god, we got it. It is mind control coming out for the Sylvanas right now. Okay, Treebeard, show us what you got. Show us what you got on this Sylvanas. Let's see what kind of value you can bring to the table with that. Force Wall for the Tassadar, Web Rep for the Anubrak. Sylvanas holding. This could be strafe. Tyrande with the Shadowstalk, as well as the Wrath of Berserker for the Sonya. That's actually a really, really good talent right there, because that's just going to be extra damage they're able to apply, and, yeah, mind control indeed. Brand Flakes, mind control excitement indeed. Let's go ahead and we'll just jump over back to the talents. We'll take a peek at those as we have our Shrine activating in 5 seconds here. No one is posturing up just yet. There is going to be some pressure in top lane. Detainment Strike going to slow down Fury in the rotation. Looks like Vala should be able to get the easy clear onto this, and then that will force someone to stay in top lane for a little bit longer. They also have a Catapult that needs to be cleared out. Swabs Magoo jumps onto the point. They're going to be able to get some good clear on this as well. Let's actually Focus in on this as Elheim is going to be getting a huge flank, and they actually get the kill onto Val. That's a big amount of damage being removed from this engagement. Mind control might have been the case right there, as that will be the stun onto Treebeard. They have the Crystal Aegis going to be going out onto them. Treebeard going to get stunned out as well. That will be the web wrap onto Shot. Some damage still going out. Enigmatic, though, in this backline, just living within all of this and just putting out so much damage. Sony with the Wrath of Berserker going to get some decent value here. Nice Lunar Flare connecting onto a couple. Sonya spins just to try and keep themselves a little more sustained. That will be the Force Wall forcing them into this tight corridor once again, but Swabs Magoo is living within all this damage. I don't think if they have another spin, and they do not live through it, so that's going to be a pickoff on a Sony, and they're going to have to back off as Vala is just now rejoining the fight. Now Fury is saying, you know what, we got Vala. That's this is Strafe as well, and Strafe is actually going to be popped right there. They have the Shadow Charge, or excuse me, the Jet Propulsion forward in, and that will be them getting forced off this point, but Dropless is actually vaulting forward and saying, I want to chase this, I want to get some value, I want to get some kills. They're not going to find any, but they've effectively forced them off the point. Sonya is back and up and available. Wow. Watched a couple EU matches earlier with Strafe, not sure where the meta's moving on that. Hey, that's what I was saying about, that's what I was like saying in draft. I was like, Strafe is meta in EU, and okay. Strafe is meta in North America as well. We have the web wrap going out onto the Ariel in the back line. This is going to be Corgi Booty focused here. That will be the Arcane Punisher in their favor. Nice knockback. What knocked them? Oh, Detainment Strike knocked them back, but now Fury is stepping forward and stepping in a lot of that damage. The shielding will be good from Tassadar, but Swabs Magoo taking a lot of the other damage that Enigmatic was able to get out, and Sonya will be going down once again. Arcane Punisher pushing in through the lane. 13 talent tiers here in favor for the members of Order of the Sleeping Dragon as they siege in through this mid lane. Arcane Punisher won't lock down the towers, but it really sieges in and forces some of the members to play a little bit safer here as this real aggressive rotation will be pushing in. They also do have Sylvanas with her trait locking down this tower, and 13 to 12 in talent tiers. This is a keep front gate being assaulted. Wow. 64 HP. Woo. All right, so the keep front gate is just going to be rotated off of. They say, cool, let's just grab the fort in bottom lane. And having this down with the periodic catapults as well as the passive experience gain, that's going to be a huge advantage in their favor. Look at the anchoring coming out from Corgi Booty as well, just making sure that no one's going to be rotating in for any sort of flank or any sort of setup in that right. And this is looking a little shaky for the members of Looking for Work. Later into the game, we're getting, I mean, it's 9 o'clock right now on the West Coast. Also, TG from HL, I think, or HI. TG from High. Either or. Thank you so much for the follow as we are in this game. I do apologize for missing that earlier. Regardless, Siege Camp going to be picked up in bottom lane. They're going to rotate aggressively onto this Fury. Going to be just anchoring in the bush right now. Blade's going to pop the Pyromania. That will be the Mind Control coming out onto Fury, who has the Burrow Charge right out of their Corgi Booty. Going to be popping off and just anchoring so well. Like, this URL is doing so much for the team, and that will be the web wrap from Fury. They're saying, let's engage. Let's try and take a fight. Dark Chimera is going to get the Lunar Flare onto 2 here. That will be the Shadow Stalk as well. Bunker going to be dropped from the Blaze. That also will be the Strafe coming out from the Vala. On top of all of this, the Spear does not connect onto Corgi Booty. They have the Insta-mount with the Divine Steed, and no one's able to get this camp. They just more or less stall out the time. They move over to their own on the left-hand side, and wow. 2-2, a clinic so far. This is, I don't know if this is an end just yet, but I gotta say, Enigmatic, there is no way Lunar is making it into further games because Enigmatic is just popping off. Look at this, Casanova and the entire team is just struggling against the poison damage from Enigmatic consistently. Sonya once again getting picked off here. They're chasing them out of this bottom lane into their own keep front gate. If Enigmatic can get a slow or a little bit of damage, that's going to be another going down, and they just get the Goomba from Urel onto the Tassadar. On top of all this, the momentum shift from Order of the Sleeping Dragon in the later half of our Best of 5 series is absolutely insane, chat. What are we watching? I watched EU Division S all the time. Didn't realize there was such a good NA stream. Thank you so much, TG. Thank you. I really appreciate that, my friend. My heart. Thank you. That is going to be the Mind Control coming out as well. Fury taking a lot of damage. They're gonna get the siege in onto this bottom lane keep. That's gonna be Fury re-engaging. The web wrap goes onto the Ariel. They're trying to chase him as they're trying to turn this game around. Corgi Booty getting focus. That will be the kill onto them. Elheim is the next one to potentially go down. Nice knockback, and that will be the bunker anchoring for them as it's taking those keep shots. But Fury just keeps saying, let's keep going. And unfortunately, they get taken out. Stun onto Treebeard, but that's the Crystal Aegis. The big pop onto that will get some decent damage out as well. Treebeard has the Banshees right out there. Leaping Strike from Enigmatic is going to confirm nothing as they lose their Ariel. Vala is going to vault forward. Do they have the multi-shot? Oh, the pings are going out. They're just trying to, you saw right there, they're trying to get the damage out. Unfortunately, they're only able to get 2 kills, and they lose their Nubrak right there. But 16 to 15 in talent tiers. They're down, and they need to find this level as quickly as possible. Urella's already back up. Ariel not too far behind. Sonya will be jumping up on this point, and wow. Thanks for all the work you do for the HOTS community, Bahamut. It's my pleasure. Suki LaRue, thank you for coming by and checking out the stream. That's what I appreciate the most. It's just all of you. Thanks for watching. Like, I do this for the players and I do this for the people. Like, I love Heroes of the Storm, so, and I love bringing you guys all games. So thanks for showing up. Thanks for supporting the stream. Thanks for following as well, Silky LaRue. Yeah, thank you. Like, my brain's fried. And all I can tell you is I love you. Mind control going out into one member right there. That's going to be the web wrap onto the Ariel on the backline. Vala goes down instantaneously as Swabs Magoo is very low themselves. Leaping strikes continue to come out from Enigmatic. Shadowstalk will be used to buy some time, but Sonya going down as well. This is looking like the same fight every single time. Enigmatic is able to just do whatever they want on this Lunara, and the enemy team is just not able to deal with it. Like, let's just look at the damage right now coming out from said Lunara. It's not top in the stats, but it's still a lot of damage, and it's going right into the face of Vala and Sonya consistently. Like, we can actually look at the deaths as well. I feel like Sonya's been picked off so many times here. 4 times actually on the Sonya. It feels like way more for some reason, but it's 23 to 29 in Skeletal Defenders, and they could actually try and rush this, but I don't think that's the case as a Nubrak gets chased down, and I miss it at the last second. Elheim and Enigmatic find another kill, and they stagger out of death, and that will definitely be another Punisher in favor for them. Curb, thank you so much for the for the Tier 1 subscription during this game. I really appreciate the support, my friend. Kratz a lot, thank you also for the follow as well while we're in this. Thank you, all of you. I love you all so much. Whew. We take a breath. Let's see what they're able to do with this. Like, this could potentially be what takes us to Game 5. This also could be a huge dynamic shift in favor for the members of Looking for Work. 16 talent tiers here. Fury's back. Everyone's up and ready to go. They burrow charge forward. That will be the stun onto Corgi Booty. They're trying to get rid of this Urel. Bunker is going to be out as well. This keep is gone. Punisher jumps over as well. They have to back off. They're trying to pull it in towards mid lane. It doesn't seem like it's working just yet. Corgi Booty and friends are also going to be are going to be pulled over here a little bit as well. That was the fate or the Tassadar Force Wall buying a little bit of time and also just kind of pushing some of the members back right there. But this is going to be core assaulted. The shielding is going to be attacked for now. That will be Lunar Flare finish. Sylvanas goes down first in this engagement. That will be the strafe coming out from the Vala getting some decent damage. Droplets is so very low, but they're healing up just fine from all of the Casanova shielding as he himself is so very low. The stun comes in from Blaze. They're going to be able to get that kill, but they end up trading out themselves a 2-for-1, a 3-for-1 as the members of Looking for Work are looking for more kills. Multi-shot onto Elheim, and that's going to be the Tyrande slow. They have the burrow charge for it, and Swabs, Magoo, and friends are able to pick up some kills, but the Shaman camp at their core needs to be dealt with, right? It's not, okay. At least the catapult. Oh my god. Watching from bed with no sleep. Oh my god. I hope I'm keeping you awake. I hope I'm keeping you awake. Why did OSD not back off there? I wonder, like, honestly, I'll say this, they might have been just riding the momentum high. I've been in games like this where you're getting kill after kill, you're bringing it back. You're in game number 4 in a best of 5 series and you're winning constantly. Your Lunara is always getting that Sonya. You're always getting the Vala picks. And so I think they were banking on that. They were like, all right, cool, like we can keep engaging. We can keep taking this because we know we'll be able to win this. And unfortunately, that step too far forward was the Blaze kind of changed the momentum because as the tank goes in, the rest of the team says, all right, cool, I'm going to go in too. And maybe that was maybe they're like, cool, I'll get this kill and then I'll be fine and maybe I'll get some healing. But unfortunately, something was maybe on cooldown or out of range. And that is really where the dynamic shift changes. And I'm not going to say it's just like, oh man, like Looking for Work, they're going to take the game now, but it definitely does put a pause on the game. This is going to allow them to get to the level 20 on the side of Looking for Work. This is going to be an even talent tier Punisher in bottom lane. Now here's the thing. Top lane is going to have consistent catapult pressure every single wave. You can see it right now spawning in the top lane. They're gonna be on a timer when it comes to this bottom lane Punisher popping up in I think about 45 seconds here. So the play for the members of OSD are to play this slow but not allow them to get skeletal defenders. They don't need to win, they don't need to grab the Punisher as so much as also stalling out top lane. Now, once they get the Punisher themselves, bottom lane keep, that is absolutely shredded through. So they you know, it's a bit of a worried spot right there, but let's go ahead and actually check out in this small engagement if Fury is going to go ahead and use the rewind onto that Anubrek. They're trying to chase in this. Duranda doesn't have their 20 just yet. Web Wrap went out to Lunara. I think this is what they're trying to, they're trying to just lock down the Lunara, get the burst. No, they actually have the leaping strike to the friendly member with that 20 talent tier upgrade. That will also be the Wrath of Berserker popped. That is also going to be strafe, and they also have that Farflight quiver from Dropless. They're going to have some extended range and attack speed. They do find a Sylvanas kill very early in this engagement, and now they're looking over at Enigmatic, who just leaps over the wall and says, you know what, I'll burn those stacks. Oh my god, Yrel gets picked off right there. That is an insane shift in momentum. Like, I keep saying that, but that is the easiest way to just say, like, to just call it out. It's just, what? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about your ISP. They can be butts sometimes. I apologize. I will will it into the universe that my stream will be very, very smooth for you all of a sudden. Last night we were joking around on the Heroes Hype stream. We were all talking like, oh my god, the backdoor attempt. The backdoor attempt, it's coming in. Arcane Punisher's picked up. Casanova has the phase shift right out there. They're like, no, 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 no. Here's all the hearts coming out. Wait. Sonya staying? Wait, they're not. They're not? Oh my god, they actually... Because, all right, so like the plan here coming out from OSD is you, it doesn't work. That's exactly what I was talking about. So what they were trying to do is they were trying to rush core through top lane, force them to back off so that way that they could then defend against this Punisher without the enemy team pressuring up. But they called their bluff. They started hearthing while in vision of the enemy team catapult. They had the clear, and then they kept hearthing and showing like, oh, we're gonna hearth, oh, we're not gonna hearth. And so it forces back the enemy team. Tassadar stopped Blaze from the top lane, so that means that there's no main tank for this defense. Shadowstalk will be used as well. Ariel's gonna be going down. Looking for work are going to be trying to take this game, and they're taking down the shielding. The Punisher is going to be up still with 30-some% health. Enigmatic is very low. They find a Lunar Flare onto Treebeard, who gets taken down. Sylvanas goes down. That is going to be the core getting shredded, and Looking for Work are able to take game number 4 in our best of 5 series. The GGs are called. Game going over to Looking for Work. They take the series 3-1. Oh my god, my voice. I cannot believe they turned that around. Elheim, what? I honestly didn't even see Ariel getting picked off there. I didn't even see it happen. Curb, really quickly, I just want to resend this. Thank you so much for, wait, send. Twitch alerts, send. There we go. Curb, it might send twice. Thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your support in these games mean the absolute world to me, so thank you. Let's see if we can get an interview with them. Graves will already might be handling that because he's a god and he does that. Okay, time to sleep. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the host. Thank you so much for coming by. Enjoy your sleep. Have a great night. Thank you so much once again for supporting the stream. Okay, where is... Let me...
No, we're letting them know.
Okay. Hi, Gravesville.
Hey, how are you?
I'm
We're
doing
gonna have Fury
great.
joining us shortly.
Oh, we have Fury?
I believe so.
Oh, nice.
I gave him the old interview question mark, and I got a yeah, so I'm pretty sure.
That was such an insane set, Grave. I cannot believe that turnaround. I thought we were going to game 5.
I was hyped. You know, we say it a lot. We love Game 5, but really, we love it. Like, I love casting. I know you do too, and just being able to cast more high-level gameplay is amazing.
This is exactly what you want in a best of 5 series. Oh, there he is. We're actually joined by Fury at this time. How you doing?
What's up? Doing pretty good.
How do you sound so calm after that game? Like, I was screaming. I almost lost my voice tonight. How are you, like, just like, hey, what's up? Yeah, we had 4 games, no big deal.
Well, it's just like yesterday, you know, we
True.
had the same interview on Heroes Hype. Like, We had a really close Towers of Doom game with Team Fita, but yeah, I'm always just so focused and calm, so none of this like really stresses me.
It shows. It definitely shows. But Graveswell, I'm sure you got questions, so I'll let you handle that start right there.
So Light Bomb is an ultimate.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you guys showed it off in a couple different combinations. You got the Light Bomb with the Falling Sword, which, I mean, it's hilarious with the Falling Sword upgrade at 20 because you could do it like every 20 seconds or something crazy like that. But have you found that to be a really good opener? Like, how do you see that ultimate getting used? Is it just that you just dive the backline and kill them?
Yeah, for sure. It's really good at catching heroes without any mobility, and then if they don't have like a cleanse or something for like even the support, I don't know, you need like a Tyrael or something to maybe save the support. Like if you can't save whoever we're Light Bomb diving on, then it's like a real big issue, because the way with Johanna, it's an instant stun basically once you do the Falling Sword. So yeah, it's a pretty good combo. We screamed all week last week practicing that. So
yeah, and your opponents kind of found a way in game number 3 to counteract that. They had a Sanctification and a Wailing Arrow. I mean, obviously a lot of this comes down to timing though, and everyone's working on it. But yeah, it's a really fun combo, and I like to see the play and counterplay. But the only other question I had was, is March of the Murlocs the best ultimate choice for Murky?
Nope.
I think in that game it was, yeah, for sure. I think both ults are good. It just depends what you're utilizing them with. They usually go the grab if you want to like solo kill someone, but March is like good for just AoE damage in a chaotic fight. We actually we baited out the Sylph Silence to use on the March, so that was good.
I saw that. That was really good.
I'll take that trade every time.
Yeah, that
means our Genji's allowed to D-Blade.
Yep, exactly. Like you get so much value from that, and I was like, wow, is this the plan? Literally just to bait out Treebeard's like Wailing Arrow every time? Because if they do, like, that's great for them. But
yeah, we were like, all right, let's just march and see like let's see how they try to respond to it.
I gotta say,
so I'm like, all right.
During the draft for game number 4, there was the very early Tassadar that was picked up, and was the intention to try and force them to ban the Tracer and get the Vala regardless, or was it like, hey, we're gonna get Vala or Tracer? Like, what was the game plan with that? Because it kind of seemed like you were trying to like push them and force a ban out from them.
Yeah, Tracer's always an option when you show an early task. I think we would have gone Tracer if it was available, because I think Tracer does a little bit more than what a Vala does. But overall, I think we had a good plan with the Tassa and Sonya is really good on shrines. And then if we ended up not getting Tracer, which we didn't have to force the Vala. I don't think Vala is that good anymore. While we were playing that game, we kind of realized we were lacking a bit of damage. So I think the Task Sonya is like good enough. And then like we just pick up like another mage that bursts or something. Because yeah, during the early mid-game fights on the Infernal Shrines, we're kind of struggling because they kept sustaining through the Ariel heals, and we didn't have enough burst.
Now, I've been watching Europe, and Vala Strafe is meta there. Vala Strafe is meta in North America? Like, even chat was asking, like, was it just like, oh, we don't need Rain of Vengeance, and we just want the damage because you already noted that you were feeling lacking in that, right? Or was it just like, we don't need the stun, we just absolutely just need exactly that damage?
Yeah, I actually didn't pay attention. What ult did he even go?
Oh my god.
I just felt like that hero in general was just like unimpactful.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, Droplets who played it they were pretty impactful in that game. But no, it was an amazing set, and I had so much fun casting that. And I think from both of us, I think that does wrap it up. But before we let you go, any shoutouts that you'd like to give? The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much. Shoutouts to both of you guys for casting, and anybody else like cast Heroes Lounge.
There is a Russian caster, I do believe.
Yeah, him. So shout out to all the casters. And then shout out to my team for, like always showing up once a week just to have some fun, play some games. Then yeah, shout out to everybody in Twitch chat and everybody who still gives support to the Heroes scene, and then all the players that are participating in all these fun events. So shout out to everybody. who still loves Heroes, so means a lot.
Well, thanks for the games,
All right.
and just thanks for so much entertainment. Like, seriously, you guys killed it. It was a blast, and I can't wait for any other future games you have.
Heck yeah, man, me too. All right, thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone.
Great
Yeah, have a
night.
good night.
Alrighty, everybody. That is going to be wrapping it up for me this evening. Really quickly during that interview, thank you so much to Grumpy Pants 84 for the follow. I really appreciate it, my friend. But that is going to be wrapping it up for me this evening. We had so many amazing games. This was so much fun. As of this point, the stream schedule for the weekend is a little kind of up in